ugly to me.
Y'all know how we be getting down. Nothing but good game when we come around. Check me out, y'all. Look, it go. Kissing baby.
Turn up, BossMack.
Yeah.
And shaking hands, man. Look, we out here doing. You hear me? What the fuck I got to do out here to make it crack open? And you are now experiencing
Talk to him,
the
BossMack.
world famous
Talk to him, BossMack.
BossMack podcast. RNS, y'all. RN motherfucking S. Oh, yes. Today is a beautiful day. I'm happy as fuck to be up in here doing this. Y'all niggas already know how I get down. Nothing but good game when I come around. BossMack, topsoil, y'all got to love the sound. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yes, indeed. Here to give you what you need with speed. Real niggas always in the lead.
Say that.
What's up with y'all niggas out there? I got a very special motherfucking guest in here. I got one of Watt's finest in this motherfucker. I got Bounty Hunter BJ in here with the BossMack podcast today.
Yes, sir.
What's up with you, family?
What's up out there, TV land? What's up? What's up to the land, man? You already know I'm repping the W to the fullest, man. West up and what's up, man? I'm here, man, on the couch. Young Boogaloo, BossMack, man, behind the scene, man. It's a pleasure, man. And we doing it in the rain, man. Look, I got the phone call, man. You know, of course, man, Team Spliff Media, man, had to reach out, man, and make the connect, man. And I'm here, man, representing, man. Spliff Media TV, Real Tune TV, ROE 2023, man. And shout all the way out to Texas, man. Okay. OG Percy in the building, man.
Say that.
Ain't nothing but unity, man. Straight unification, man. So I told Mac, man, I'm gonna be there, man. Rain, sleet, or storm, man. I'll be there, G. So I'm here.
And it's raining.
And it's motherfucking raining.
And niggas pulled the fuck
And
up.
he was on time like a motherfucker.
Punctual.
Oh, man.
Punctual. Nigga, we in this bitch.
Blessings. Boogaloo, how you doing, my nigga?
Oh, man, I'm good, man. I woke up this morning feeling good, feeling energized. You know what I mean? You know, I be having long nights, but I still woke up energized today. Nigga, I had to drive like fucking 15 miles per hour to get to this motherfucker because of the rain.
Man.
You know what I mean? I hopped out the car, stepped into a puddle. You know what I mean? Shit fucked up. But other than that, though, man, yeah, my day starting off good. Any day I can get on this camera and do what we love to do, you know, that's a good start for me.
Exactly. It's a blessing,
good
man.
Start, yeah.
It's a blessing. And shout out to them fat bitches, man.
Yeah, shout out to all the fat bitches riding dick with a t-shirt on. Thank you for reminding me.
I ain't gonna never let you forget that, man. How you doing today, my nigga?
Oh, man, listen, man, as he say, man, each and every day that we wake up, that he, Allah, God, blow breath in our body and allow us to wake up, bro, we all got a chance.
Definitely.
Every day you got a chance to conquer whatever it is you trying to conquer out there. You got a chance every single day that you arise out of bed, and it's a grand rise.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel
good, man. I feel good. I got inner peace within myself, first and foremost, bro. You know, coming from where I come from, the walk of life I once walked, representing that W and the BH to the fullest, man, for giving 30 active duty years of my life to these funky streets, man, and being able to snatch it back and walk away with peace.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I feel great, bro. I'm with nothing else, I'm with peace within myself, bro. You know what I mean? Not to mention, you know, my success, my achievements, you know, things I done knocked down, different goals I done knocked down when a lot of people thought it was gonna be impossible. Again, coming from where I come from and once being who I was, you know, the things that I set out to do, niggas thought it was gonna be impossible to do it, you know, but So just give me take. I feel great, homie.
Blessings.
Straight up.
Good to have you here, man. I think I first seen you on Street TV. I had to think about it because I was like, you know, I've been seeing you around there, you know, on different platforms and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But I was like, okay.
What do you have going on Street TV?
He was chopping it up, you know, his story, you know what I'm saying? Breaking down a lot of history, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was pretty tight, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, Street TV ain't putting nobody on there that ain't playing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, so
anybody
it had to be credible, you feel me?
Yeah, shout out to Alex, Lonzo, man,
Yeah.
Street TV.
Yeah. Shout out to the chat, too, man. Let us know where you tapping in from, you know what I'm saying?
Chat bracket. Already.
Facts Not Fiction, shouting you out.
Somebody say, does BJ know J-Rock? That's what a nigga asked in the comments. He said, do you know J-Rock?
BJ know J-Rock.
Of course, that's the young homie, man. Yeah, I know it.
Yeah.
That's my baby homie right there, man. Shout out to Rock, man. TDE, man. Shout out to the whole crew, man.
Yeah.
Of course, that's all family, man.
Yeah.
I fucks with Rock, too. That's my dog. Connecticut in the building.
Joe Blast, I see you. All right, y'all know the show is always brought to you by BossMack Streetwear. You can go through BossMack Streetwear and cop some BossMack Streetwear today. I got on the Compton's Righteous, man, you know, representing my former rap group and shit, you feel me? And just Compton's Righteous in general, because I'm Compton's Righteous, you feel me? And, you know, I got the offensive material, you know, if you need the bitch relax to make an impression, a statement, you know what I'm talking about, when you walk in the room, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I got on one of the snapbacks, you know, if you need a snapback, you know what I'm saying? You know, nice and comfortable. But anyway, fuck with us, don't fuck with them. Also, y'all get the likes up when y'all come in here too, man. Wipe your feet off at the door. Get the likes up, man. Get us up to at least 10 likes, man. What the fuck going on, man? Niggas disrespecting us, man.
There's more than 10 people in the chat.
Man, come on, man.
Press
What
the
the
like
fuck?
button.
Button, man. Push that damn button, man.
that shit.
Man, hey, listen, man. I'm going to tell y'all like I tell them over there at ROE, man. Get on the phone, call a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend. If y'all know my homegirl, Glory, just call Glory because she know every damn bite. Hey, Bonnie Hunter BJ, he at it again, man. He at the BossMack show right now with him and Young Boogaloo.
Tune in.
It's going up, man.
Tune in.
All right, now, also, if you need some game because you're struggling with your bitch out there,
Low rates. Low rates.
reach out and holler at the BossMack Topsoil. You know, understand me? I got the link in the description to my Instagram. You can tap in, schedule some time. I got the low rates, man. I'm not giving out cookie cutter game. I'ma listen to your situation, and I'ma bless you. I'ma help you get up out of whatever it is you going through. Listen, when you win, I win, my nigga. When you win, I win. And you ain't even got to tell nobody you got the game from me and corrected your shit. Niggas will just look at you and see, man, damn, your bitch is really fucking with you right now.
She minding now, huh?
She doing what you say. Yeah, man, it's a blessing. You ain't even got to tell them. You can use me as a secret weapon. I ain't gonna, hey, you can't go to your peoples with your bitch problems because they secretly want you to have them. Especially y'all niggas out there with more than one bitch, man. They don't
Say that.
They don't like seeing you with more than one bitch.
Say that.
But I like seeing you with more than one bitch. And I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna give you the game to help you not be lame. Fuck with me, don't fuck with them.
Straight like that. Straight like that.
Also, we gotta shout out Dubs Organic Coffee.
Good shit.
Dubs Organic Coffee. You see, I got my tumbler right here, man. 7962 Fountain Avenue in Hollywood. If you in Hollywood, don't go to no other coffee shop. Starbucks don't need your money. Coffee Bean don't need your money. Go to Dubs Organic Coffee Blends. You can order some of this offline, man. Use promo code BossMack49. Cop you some Dubs Organic Coffee, man. Hey, man, I don't like saying this, man, because I don't want to pigeonhole nobody. But this is a real nigga with a very luxurious and nice coffee spot in Hollywood, bro. Right around the corner from the Laugh Factory and the Comedy Store. So when you out there, when you going to the Comedy Store or Laugh Factory, because you know your bitch gonna make you take her to chocolate sundaes, go early, stop by Dub's Organic Coffee Blends, sit down in there, have some pastries. You got the red velvet cake in there.
One of my favorite cakes.
You understand me? Yeah. Made at somebody's house, so they made it right. Mm-hmm. Have some pastries and coffee with your bitch. Get to know your bitch. Then go around there to the Live Factory Comedy Store, man. BossMack told you so.
Free game.
Tell them BossMack sent you.
Free game.
And get 15% off, man. Blessings to that spot right there. Good parking, fuck with them. All right, we got that out the way. Niggas in the news.
Niggas need to stay out the news.
Niggas need to stay out the news, but they cannot boogaloo.
Not even if they try, dog.
They cannot boogaloo.
Who's the first nigga in the news?
Hey, man, you know what, man? I know this is some dumb shit, man. I just kind of want to get a real nigga perspective on Blueface.
Okay.
What you think about Blueface? Getting beat up by his bitch regularly on it. You seen that?
Yeah, I've been seeing.
You seen that Bounty Hunter BJ? I know you. I know you don't
memes.
like paying attention to sucker shit, but I'm just trying to.
You asking me?
I'm asking you your opinion,
What's
man.
your opinion? What's your opinion, big dog?
Okay, all right, TV land. Now, y'all know how I get down. It's uncut with me, raw and riveting.
You on the right show.
You feel me? And I'm fucking with the BossMack,
You on
but
the right
I see these two niggas over here really uncut with it, man. Shit, so you fucking with the right bitch, man. Look here, man. My opinion about young Blueface and Christian Rock.
Yeah.
I think they're a little cute couple, you know, Hollywood couple.
Right.
That they're portraying, a little couple. I think that overall, bro, really, they got a good chemistry going on, homie, but both of them have some damage control that they need to really work on. They damaged.
Right.
As youngins, they both damaged.
Okay.
You know, they're both hurt, coming from a hurt place from different perspectives. She's hurt from her past experience. He's hurt from his past. That's why they really click and get along, bro.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? 'Cause
okay.
It's like kind of like a metaphor to misery love company, right? So they get along because they come from two different worlds, but with the same sort of patterns. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
So that's why the domestic issues is normal to them. You feel me? It's a
Okay.
normal thing. But shit ain't supposed to be taking place, man, because it's not a good look, especially when you're trying to grow in that circle, in that inner circle as far as Hollywood and your music. You know, the music scene, your career. But now, the crazy shit about it, though, boss, is this era like that type of punk shit, man. So for them, it works.
Yeah, they
Right,
eating it
right,
up.
You know what I
right.
mean?
They eating it up.
Right.
So they brand themselves behind it, bro. So it's almost like you can expect one of them to get a black eye or bust a lip or something. You feel me?
Right.
Every episode.
Yeah, you know, and the little girl is, you know, she has a pretty look. You know what I mean? He's a young, handsome dude.
Right.
Where, you know, they could really market themselves to be the next big thing in that era of music if they really took their shit on a whole nother level. But they on some dumb shit, in my opinion. They just on some dumb shit. I don't know the youngin' personally. I really don't. I'm not tuned in heavily on his music because a lot of this shit I don't listen to. Man, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, you know, overall, like I said, that's my opinion. For what I see when it pops up on my shit, you know, because I don't go looking for it at all.
Right. It's just apparent, man. Like a motherfucker sent me a clip this morning into my DMs. Like, make sure you touch a base on this shit right here.
I hate that the young generation gotta look up to that and think that's what love is about.
Right.
That. Yeah, that shit dangerous to the motherfucking toxic. And them by them both beefing with each other's families, it's only bringing them closer together.
Yeah.
That's, you know what I mean, at the end of the day. And I
But
hope they don't put no baby in that motherfucker.
Boogaloo, you said by them beefing with each other's family is bringing both of them close together, right? That's the part where I said.
Yeah, the damaged family.
They experience that shit, so that's why they know, and they get the loan.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly, man.
Now, my thing is like, if you got popping because of music, how can you stop doing music? Like you gotta stay consistent with the music. So to me, he on some sucker shit by being distracted like this and staying away from what made him popping. You know what I'm saying? Nigga not putting no effort. I even see, you know, I don't even fuck with Whack 100 like that. I seen Whack 100 like going, nigga.
That was the only time
You
I
ain't had
agreed
no
with some
hit
shit.
in a minute, my nigga.
Ever since this bitch came
What
around.
the fuck is you doing?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and I don't even fuck with Whack.
That's the reality of it.
But that's the fuck. I'm like, man, what the fuck, man? You can't stop doing what made you popping, you know.
I don't think he rich enough to just stop rapping. Like, you gotta stay course, nigga. You gotta get as much out this rap game as you can juice out this motherfucker. And then sometimes you don't know what's real or fake because there's always cameras around.
Yeah, and when you lose that hunger though in the game though, man, that's so important though. You know,
Definitely.
When you came in the game, see it's two different supplements that I like to explain. When we talk about the game, the analogy of the game, right?
Right.
It's like you got a cat that's hungry, then you got a nigga that's starving.
Right. Okay.
So let me break it down. A nigga that's starving, whether it's via producer, engineer, or artist, right?
Right.
He could be bought off any given second, any time, because all he wants is the money. Money. It ain't about relationship, it ain't about, nigga, do you know who you dealing with right now to where you can build yourself to get to other statics if you just worked accordingly in a certain way and build, right?
Right.
But everything is about money to you.
Right.
So you starving ass, nigga, here, let me pay you off, I'm going. Oh, you say I can buy this beat for 500? Cool. You don't even know what I'm about to do with this beat. And then once I buy it, I bought it out. I buy right my beat. So now I'm gonna go put my little touches on it, my credit, my producing points, my production points. Now, nigga, I got a hit with your scrap beat that I bought from your ignorant ass because you're starving.
Right.
A hungry nigga. No, big cap. I want my points. I want to be involved with the movement. Here go 3 extra beats. You feel me?
Right.
That's a hungry nigga in the game trying to get in because he hungry and he want to build relationships. He want to build positions. He want to be in a position.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So when you lose that hunger that got you there, when you lose whatever it is that got you to where you at and you lose it, or you start feeling a certain kind of way, guarantee yourself downhill.
Right.
Because it's like you got to keep that energy, you got to keep that fire.
Right.
You know?
That was good.
Even though, just a prime example, I love Young K-Dot. I love Kendrick Lamar music.
Yeah.
I love his metaphors, his flow, everything, bro. Not just because he TDE, he could have been with any record company.
Mm-hmm.
Not just because he was my young homie / family, but that he's a good artist. And I watched that whole entire company sleep on couches, spend the night at Top House.
Yeah.
And them young niggas was dedicated.
Yeah, like a
Devoted.
motherfucker.
8 hamburgers, tacos, fast food from J-Rocks to the Absols to the all of them, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
My young homie, I raised practically.
Right.
Talked to young nigga how to throw his first football top. You feel me?
Right.
It's really family. So
Yeah.
I watched this dude take the formula that me, him, and Rat Dog started with and make his company, bro. So I watched the shit. I seen the little homies, right? To pull up over there and go fuck with him. I seen the little homies running all around. They spending a night, they there, stuck. Because he had a vision. They
Right.
had a vision. They had a
Tied in.
dream. You
Tied
feel me?
in, yeah.
So all of them still kept that hunger. And that's what built that shit, bro. If the first main 2 or 3 of them would have lost any hunger, it would have never happened. It would have never been built in that aspect.
Right.
So you can't lose what gets you to where you at, bro.
Right.
My opinion. To
Right.
answer that.
Right.
Bro, the other opinion about hunger and starvation, that was valid. I like how he broke that down.
Yeah.
And that was free game.
Yeah.
We got to make a clip of that.
You already know. Yeah, that's a clip.
That was good.
That's a clip
That was dope.
right there.
That was dope.
Yeah, man. I was really optimistic for Blueface. I like how he came in the game. His work ethic, hitting all the high schools.
Yeah.
I thought Tatiana was like an easy cut for him to make. I felt like he was just gonna be knocking them out the regular type shit. When he even put together the bitches at the house and started, filming the bitches, I thought that was some
I thought that was dope too.
groundbreaking.
Yeah. But I thought he was gonna still be doing music.
Letting
though.
the bitches fight. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing music. Let the bitches fight. Film that. You know what I'm saying? And then I noticed Krishan Rock from the gate, but I've never imagined that he would just get caught up and just get like, entangled up with a bitch.
In her web.
And now the bitch is blowing up. Now I like that a bitch is becoming a product out there.
Yeah, yeah.
But it seemed like it's at the expense of him, though.
Definitely.
You feel me? I don't like how niggas ain't making music no more.
Let me ask you a question, Mac.
Yeah.
The question is for you and Boogaloo.
Yeah.
What is the primary threat to mankind, to us as men? What is our most primary threat for our downfall?
I feel like it's pussy and bitches.
Say it again.
Pussy.
Pussy and
Pussy,
bitches. You gotta master that though.
So
you gotta master that shit.
Think about it. From all the way from the great Greeks to Rome, every fucking war was created
by a bitch. Trojan War, all that shit. Yeah.
It can be your downfall or your uplift.
Yeah, it's the weakness of a man. Now, some men who are real alpha man, who are real alpha structure, who are built on leadership, can lead and maintain and control that inner feeling and not let it conflict with their business at all. Period, bro.
Right.
And then you got some niggas just can't do it, so it all coincided or it's fucked all up. So this is why he said what he said. Nigga, do you realize we ain't had a hit? and he still didn't tune into it. But I bet you after the cameras rolled off, it set in on his young ass though. He thought about this shit after the fact, but as long as that limelight and them cameras is on and they doing what they doing right now, they on their own little high, bro, right now. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like,
I'm not sure, man. I feel like that bitch can whisper in his ear and get him off track, like on a regular basis.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, y'all saying the same thing, basically.
Okay, yeah.
I'm in agreement with you. That's why I said, what's the man's primary downfall?
Right.
The weakness, his weakness, his flesh.
Right.
So he's weak for the flesh. So how the fuck he gonna go in the studio and make a hit? He can't think. A hungry nigga. Listen, bro. When I create, my best creation is in my thoughts, in my dream patterns. You know what I do? I jump my ass right up out my sleep, grab my recorder, I go to work. This is what a hungry dude do. This is what a creator do.
Right.
You can't create on some pussy. I know if I'm laying next to my stallion, her fine tall ass, I'm not finna roll over and do no creating right now. I'm creating already.
Right.
So, but it's a different feeling though when you loving somebody and it's really love from both parties and it's a good relationship and it's good energy. But man, it's like, well, you can't create, man, when you constantly creating bad energy, feel me? It's content to you guys, but it's bad content because it's tarnishing and rubbishing your career, whether you know it or not.
Right.
But still, a certain market of Hollywood want this garbage.
Right.
And you provide it when you can be way bigger than what you are. Both of them.
Right.
Because I to be honest with you, bro, her little song kind of sunk in on me.
That's what I was about to say.
At first, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
But I said, damn. No, you know what? These kids need to hear this because she's crying out in the message, bro. That's what I heard in the song.
Hey, man.
See, I listen to lyrics.
Yeah.
Fuck the beat and the entertainment of it. I said, damn, wait a minute. This little girl, she really crying out.
Nah, man, that bitch is a factor, my nigga.
Yeah.
She count out there. She one of the leaders to bitches out there. She a little bit behind Glorilla, but she's still like
so imagine if she snapped, get her mind right, or somebody get behind her and really get her right.
My nigga, I feel like that'll be the downfall of Blueface right there. That'll be like.
He'd be smart if he did music with her.
It'll be the separation for both. If either one of them decide to grow, trust and believe they're gonna grow apart. It's gonna happen automatically.
Yeah, eventually, because it's too toxic.
Yeah,
it's too toxic. Eventually, they go separate. But if he was right, man, if he was smart enough, he'd have her in that motherfucking studio. Cause she popping right now, and the females want to hear from her. He should have had at least about 4 or 5 songs with her out right now.
I don't know, man. She might not want to. She might not want to get in the studio. She might want to fuck all the time and see. That's
being the man though and controlling the relationship. Hey, look, baby, we got bills to pay. We got shit to do.
Hey, crazy
get your ass in the studio.
It's crazy you say that though, bro, because that's what she show all the time. Like, oh, babe, come on.
Yeah,
she be drunk. Ready to suck a nigga up, all that.
They need to put down the bottle too.
And see, that's the essence right there. You don't have no control over your desire for the pussy. The shit. Like I said, when she released that clip of her riding the dick, that told you everything about him. Yeah. He was spiritually gone. In that
and
clip.
She was looking at him on some like, yeah, my pussy this good type. Right?
He was gone, man.
Wait. So they did a clip like that?
That bitch released a clip of her fucking riding the dick. And you know you can put that shit on Twitter and it ain't gonna get banned.
Cause she looking at the
That shit is-
Kardashian aspect of things. The Ray J kicked off that shit. Ray J started that
And then
market.
she was beefing with the baby mama too, I think, and put it
Yeah.
out. It was somebody
Yeah,
else. She was beefing with, like,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm the one fucking you type shit.
Yeah,
And you
letting
could
the-
just tell.
letting the
that
baby mama
this
know.
bitch got the nigga all in her web.
Man,
All in her web. This nigga pussy web.
I felt
dog.
bad for that nigga when I
Yeah.
seen that. I was
You
like,
could
oh
tell he
wow,
was
this
pussy
nigga
wet.
don't even realize what this is. This bitch is
Right.
just.
Damn, Blue, come on, Blue, get it together. And the cold part, I like Blue gangster.
I like that.
I like Blue. When I see him on this gangster tip, our niggas popping, you know what I mean, taking off, squaring up and all that shit. I fuck with that nigga on that type tip.
Yeah.
But it's just surprising that, you know, how much this bitch got him up in the motherfucking web. Little toothless little bitch. And he got all type of little bad bitches that look
All right,
better
let me-
than the bitch.
Let me. Can I step in and intervene real quick?
It's a spiritual thing. It's a spiritual thing, man. I'm telling you.
Let me
nigga.
ask you this before we move on. Let me
Yeah.
intervene before we move
Go
on.
ahead, go
right?
ahead.
Neither one of y'all never had an overcoming moment where the pussy took control of your mind, your mental stage, your emotional stage. Meaning you was in love with someone, or you loved her, or you thought you loved her, and that ass was good to you. Everything about her was her to you.
Okay, I've been there.
I've been there.
It's a
I've
simple
been there.
question.
I've been there, but you know, I address my own weakness by firing a bitch in the midst of that.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Because you
Because
found yourself.
a bitch tried me, said something real way out to me, and I was like, you know what? As a real nigga, I can't accept a bitch saying that shit to me.
Yeah.
I gotta show this bitch that really I'm immune to the pussy, the mouth, all that shit when disrespect is involved. Now, see, that's what I see with him. I see disrespect happening and then him writing it off. All that hitting in the head shit and all the different little shits that hurt. On a simplistic level, a bitch calling you a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Just that little shit right there, to me, is insurmountable. Like, let me show you, bitch. You dismissed.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And being able to stand on that type of shit. And like I said, I've done that to a bitch who had fire pussy, fire mouth, who I really love.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I couldn't accept the disrespect.
Now, I've been through it as well. And I thank God that I've been through it. Because now I see it coming, and the shit would never ever happen again. It would never ever happen again. Going through that and feeling how I felt when I went through that, I'm in a bitch web and all that shit.
Yeah.
But I'm happy I went through that shit. You feel what I'm saying? And I was young when I went through that.
Yeah.
How old you think Blueface is?
He gotta be like about 25, 26.
Okay, I
maybe
went through
27.
I went through about like 22, 23.
Yeah.
Around that age.
Yeah.
And now I've had so much good pussy since then. A bitch can't even put me in no you know what I mean? A bitch can't even put me in nowhere by that position. Because everybody didn't gave me good pussy. Everybody didn't cook for me, took care of me, treated me like a king. I ain't gonna toot my home, but I done had bitches in my lifetime.
Right,
so
right.
now I can deflate that. I can, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's over for that. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Can't nobody put me up in that. So I'm happy that I went through that. That was the biggest lesson. And they say everything in life, you know, your lessons is your biggest teachers.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So that was a blessing to me.
I will say exactly like how BJ was saying, man, you want to go through it.
You got
It ain't
to.
no not go through the shit.
Yeah, you got to.
You feel me? It ain't
You
no
got to.
not go through
You
the
got
shit.
to.
All right. Another nigga in the news. Okay, you heard about the Andrew Tate nigga?
Not familiar.
You don't know about Andrew Tate? He like the number one, they call him the most toxic motherfucker in the world right now. He just got arrested in another country, Romania, you know, for, I guess they say he's sex trafficking.
Yeah, but they said it wasn't true. It wasn't true. So
And it's a brother?
nah,
White boy.
Yeah, bald head nigga. But he funny than a motherfucker though. And he got like pimpish little ways about him.
Yeah.
It'd be like bitches that be having interviews and they be on niggas in the interview, but you have an interview with him, he be on the bitches.
Are you talking about the light skinned cat?
Yeah, with the glasses, yeah.
Oh yeah, he be on the heat.
On
Yeah,
niggas,
yeah.
And he say valid shit
Right.
to where they can't even, you feel me? Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm familiar with him, but I didn't really know his name, right?
Andrew Tate.
I like that dude because his rule standards, man, is setting. You know, it's like, see, in this era, a lot of women, a lot of females, is because they ain't used to that shit. They not used to that control mechanism of alpha man being really standing his ground.
Right.
A lot of shit that he say, he gonna stand on his ground. Like, a bitch be like, what you say? He said, you heard what the fuck I said?
Yeah.
You heard what the fuck I said? I'm scared of it. You heard what the fuck I said? It's what it is. It's my way. Or what?
Yeah,
You get the fuck up out of here. It's my shit.
Yeah.
It's so that's
like
his
that.
ground.
Yeah.
He can do that.
Yeah.
When it's his shit and he done built some shit. See, you want motherfucker, bow out because that's what they fucking be used to, bro.
Yeah.
That's what make
We
the
ain't
game
niggas.
harder for the real
You know what I'm
niggas.
saying? Yeah.
Well,
But yeah, no, I'm familiar with him. You say he got arrested.
yeah, because I feel like he was a sucker. I feel like
BossMack.
he say good shit, but then he say some sucker shit too. Let me point out what I'm
Okay,
saying.
go ahead.
All right.
Break it down for us.
He said, cause he moved to Romania, right? Cause he got a bag. His bag is heavy, right? And he jumped from country to country. You know what I'm saying? He came up by putting together like a, bitches talking to niggas on the phone. Niggas calling in, lonely niggas calling in bitches, and he had bitches talking to niggas on the phone and charging. You know what I'm saying? And
Great marketing idea.
Like a
yeah,
motherfucker.
and so he came
Like
up
a
off of that.
motherfucker.
He came up off of that, right? So then he made some statements that I thought was dangerous statements that I wouldn't have said. Like, he was like, yeah, man, I moved to Romania because their government is so corrupt, you know what I'm saying? And I could get away, like he said that shit out loud, like on
Get
pod.
away with all type of
I
shit.
could get away with all kind of type of shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, man, why in the fuck would you say that shit? You know what I'm saying?
Live like that.
Just get away with the shit. You
Right,
feel me?
right,
Why are you even talking like that? And then he he claimed the world is the Matrix and shit. That's his thing. It's the Matrix. I'm trying to help motherfuckers escape from the Matrix. And he feel like climate change is bullshit, right? Now that's cool to think that. To me, it's cool to think climate change is bullshit. But then he attacked the little it's a climate change bitch out there named Greta Thunberg, right?
Climate change, bitch.
She like a famous climate change bitch, like a little young bitch, right? That's like famous for climate change shit, right? So he just attacked this bitch on Twitter like, yeah, I'ma send you some pictures of my Bugatti 12-cylinder to be burning up hella gas and fuel, like, and I'ma send you the rest of my car, pictures of the rest of my car collection that burn up hella fossil fuels because you out here on some, but just tweeted this shit at this bitch. So, I mean, I get it.
So he feeling himself now. Though.
To me,
So this bitch is
Now,
the one who
the-
called the police.
now
on him.
see, after that, the day after that, he got arrested by the Romania came and raided his crib the next day. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? And then they took all his cars and shit.
Took
Oh,
everything.
And said
Guns,
you
cars, all
sex
that
trafficking. And then, of course, with pimping, all you need is like 3 or 4 disgruntled bitches to
Disgruntled
complain.
bitches, huh?
Regardless, you know what I'm saying? Bitches,
Yeah,
you fired.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To go live with some shit. That's really all he got is a couple of bitches. It's a couple of disgruntled bitches. He tricked me to come to Romania, told me he was gonna marry me. You know what I'm saying? And see, that's another sucker thing he did, is he actually went on a podcast and said, yeah, man, sometimes I tell bitches like, I love you,
That's going
We
against
could
the
get married.
Islam.
We could get married. Come out here, and then when the bitch get to Romania, he flipped the script on the bitch. He said this shit.
Nah, that ain't cool.
You know,
Yeah,
you know
that
what I
ain't
mean? To me, I'm like, okay.
That is sucker shit, boss. Like, I ain't gonna lie, dog. That's sucker shit.
I'm like, man, I want to cheer for you, but you can't be shooting yourself in the foot. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna tell a bitch that I'm gonna marry him just to get her out here. It's gonna be pure off mouthpiece and game to get this bitch out
This is
here.
game, bitch. You gonna come out here and work for me, bitch.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna be one of the bitches on the team. Are you down for that?
Right.
Yes, no, okay, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Tell you what it is, and it's on you to accept it or not.
You know, so that's how they got him, kind of like, you know. So Romania is on his head right now. They
So
got
really probably because he did kind of diss Romania.
he
in a
dissed
way.
their government,
Yeah,
man.
see, that's why
Like,
like, they ain't
problems
tripping
with
on it. He dissed that government. They let him know. We gonna show you. We don't fuck around out here. You ain't in America.
Right. And it's a big
You're not
platform
in
he did it on
America.
too. So
You're not in America, so we're gonna show your ass. Matter of fact, when we finish with you, we finna roll you up out of here.
Hey, man, nigga can die type shit.
Yeah,
he
You
stepped
feel
in
me?
dog shit doing that.
You know what I mean? I don't even know why a nigga did that. That's why I wanted to give him Mac of the Year, but that's when you start putting up Lori Harvey, I was like, you know what? Lori Harvey out here flawless. Handling these niggas.
He getting,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. She, little bitch is a savage. You see, Meek Mill made a
to the right
comment.
one, man. That right one ain't just hit her yet.
Yeah, that right one gonna
Tamed
slow
her
her
ass,
down.
I don't know, man. She took Future to the edge, bro. She made,
I ain't gonna say that.
bro.
She took old boy and Creed though to the edge. for
Future.
sure.
When I say she took Future to the edge, he was out there looking like he was really in love with a bitch. You understand me?
Don't tell me that's what that video is dedicated behind. The one where
You already know.
he painted himself like a clown.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Oh, it's a dope ass video. That's what I say, bro. Whoever he made this video of, he really felt her. He was loved.
It
Future
probably was,
loved
man.
because he spilled his beans to the public with it. Like
That
he-
nigga
Show
regrouped. That nigga regrouped. That
video
nigga
was dope.
Definitely.
That nigga regrouped. Hey, I saw Future kind of like it looked like he was really in love with that bitch, and then it's like he snapped out of it and got back on his shit and dismissed the shit.
I ain't fuck with Dez pretty ass too now. Dez, I like Dez. She cool. She more hood too with like cute bitch, and she whole part about it, she ain't got like no implant in her body, no big ass, just regular size titties, pretty face, just a regular.
See,
bitch.
man, I'm
Regular
with
cute bitch.
I'm with the non-BBLs now, man.
Yeah, she ain't got none of that.
I'm non-BBL right now, man.
Regular cute bitch. I like Dez. I like
Yeah.
Dez.
All right, yeah, I just wanted to chime in on the Andrew Tate a little bit.
Damn, man, Jew, nigga, I fucks with you, nigga. I didn't know you was lying to these hoes, nigga. We don't do that. We don't lie to these hoes, telling these hoes we love them and marry them and all that old type stupid shit, nigga. You too much of a player, and you got too much game to be lying to these hoes. These bitches go fuck with you just off who you is, your mouthpiece and your money. You ain't gotta lie to these hoes, to the bitches that you go marry them. Don't do that, Andrew. Strike one, nigga. Strike one, nigga.
Hey, okay, now, you heard about the TJ Holmes and the Amy Roback situation at ABC.
Oh, the niggas that got caught fucking?
They got caught fucking. Okay, you know they got a lawsuit against ABC right now
Who? Who got the lawsuit?
because they finna go against, like, because ABC trying to fire them.
Oh, so they trying to stand up and got
They
a
trying
lawsuit
to-
against
They
They
filed a suit.
They trying to file a lawsuit and say it's racism because it's a black and white couple that was fucking. You know what I'm saying? And they trying to say it's racism, even though TJ was married and shit. You feel me? And you know what I mean? And he was fucking with other little bitches on the thing. That wasn't the only bitch he was fucking with. You know, I'm against
he was
fucking
hitting
bitches.
bitches
I'm
with that
against
motherfucker.
fucking bitches at the job. That's my philosophy. Don't fuck bitches at the job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
But
your philosophy.
He was going through all the little bitches up at the thing. Producer, some of the lesser bitches. So now ABC done fired him, but they think they got him on a lawsuit, you know, by saying it's racism.
Is it in the contract? That's where it
See,
comes
that's
down
the thing.
to.
That's the thing.
Is it in the contract that you cannot fraternize with your co-workers? If that's not in the contract, then how can they fire him?
I think they trying to stand on, like, TJ and the bitch is trying to stand on, we consenting adults. We should be able to fuck around if we want to type shit. But, you know,
which makes
ABC
sense.
like, nah, you can't be having that bullshit in the workplace. Y'all fired. I don't know. You familiar with the situation?
Just vaguely when I see it come across the screen.
Yeah.
I don't really go into details on the shit though.
Yeah. I spoke on it because, like I said, I always feel like it's sucker shit, the shit where you eat at. You feel me?
Yeah, well, we gotta speak on it because the fans expect us to.
I always feel like it's sucker
no
shit.
Choice. But I think ABC is only. I think they motherfuckers knew that they was fucking, and it's only a problem now because it didn't got to the blogs and all that other.
Well,
shit.
ABC put a private investigator on their ass. They had them coming.
What?
Listen, man, they had video of them coming out to. They tried to.
Oh, so that's who got the video.
They went up and did. They tried to do a little rendezvous up in Big Bear. You know what I'm saying? And they had the private investigator up there in the cut in the snow filming them coming about.
What?
Hey, you know
what
what,
man?
man?
If it's somebody that worked at ABC that wanted old boy jobs,
Hey, man.
and trying to level up and put that investigator.
All
on.
of that is in the cards though,
that type of shit
because
happens.
if you're not supposed, like I said, man, if you going through the bitches at the thing,
Niggas don't
one
like you,
by
period.
one.
Yeah, niggas don't like you, period.
the atmosphere is created.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
feel me?
exactly.
You creating an atmosphere, cause once it's done, it's a disgruntled bitch right in here working.
Facts.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Now you done moved on to the white bitch.
Yeah.
Man, we gotta leak that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going
always
on
somebody
here,
behind the
man? It's
scenes hating.
uncomfortable working
Yeah.
in this motherfucker. To me, that's some sucker shit on TJ, man. I mean, if you want to keep it, man, come on, man. You can't
I ain't
be
gonna say
fucking,
you're a
man.
sucker
That's some
for-
sucker shit fucking
Man,
these
he
bitches at
his
your
work,
job.
and these white hoes feeling that nigga. He just fucking these hoes. He just.
You can't do that, man. It's
I
a
don't want to
fucking
call it sucker shit. Like, you know what I mean? He just being a nigga, really.
So TJ a brother?
yeah, he black.
He
That's the key, man. It's a white.
He like a light-skinned
listen,
brother.
he a nigga, and the bitch that he was on TV with, you know, they anchors in the morning talking
Oh,
shit.
no wonder, man.
And she white, and he fucked her, and he married. See, this is what I'm talking about, man.
How many married execs on that station you think is there? And what they're thinking in their mind. This fucking black stud might be around here fucking my wife.
Possibly that too.
And that's why I said
That's the
somebody's
same-
behind the
that's
scene
same.
hating.
That's the same as the nigga from Boston Celtics doing that shit, man. The coach from the bar, he was a sucker too doing that shit, man. Like,
What'd he do?
you ain't heard about him, man?
No.
He was
I
the
just heard
head,
somebody
the
put
head
some
coach.
money on somebody's
He
head.
was the head coach of the Boston Celtics.
Oh, the black nigga?
The black nigga that was fucking with Nia Long was his baby mama.
Yeah. Okay.
Head coach.
Okay.
How you fucking these bitches up here, man, and you the head coach, man? What are you doing, man? I listen, man.
You are just really
How
against
hard
people
it-
fucking at the
Bro,
job.
like, cause I know it's motherfuckers who hate my guts that I'm the head coach of the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, man, there's got to be rules. You got to set rules and standards for yourself, man.
think-
They can't think with his dickhead.
Come on,
everything you do.
I think
We almost
the
went
other
to
black
we
nigga
went
was
to the
cool.
finals. We just went to the finals.
The head coach is supposed to have the discipline. Now,
This is the head
That's who's
coach.
supposed to have
What
the
am I
boundaries.
doing, man? Why I even got
He ain't
time to
supposed to
fuck
do
with
that.
these bitches?
yeah. And he,
Why I even got time for
so
that?
he was fucking one of his players' wife. Is that what you're saying?
He was fucking multiple bitches in the organization, man. And then end up fucking one of the executives.
That's my point.
Uh,
that was the cross
you know
line
what I'm
right there
saying?
when he crossed the line.
What the fuck is you doing? Everybody, and the bitch was married.
We talking about an anchor banging executives.
Don't
Why?
ask me, man. Don't ask me. Y'all older, y'all mind frame different.
Jews ain't playing that shit. Boy,
Hey,
they
man,
get your
come
ass up
on,
out here
man.
quick,
Us
boy.
young
bro.
niggas, we be fucking shit.
Hey man,
I
no
just keep it chill.
disrespect to the Jews. We got banned before. We got kicked off the thing for
For
7 days
for mentioning
for
it.
saying
Well,
we
them people don't play, man.
the unmentionable people.
Them people don't play, man. They don't play, man. Yeah, they
Hey,
don't
what,
around.
what Pastor P say right there, BossMack, in either second to last comment?
They smacking. They said TJ was smacking a couple of chicks' inches. Yeah. Say he was, like I said, he went through the producer. He went through a bitch that was the producer, so she gotta sit up there and watch him fuck with the. Can you imagine?
She gonna be in her feelings.
In her feelings, you
Every
chose
bride
the
that
white bitch over me. You already know what. Some of the bitches wasn't white; they was other races. So you know, nigga, you done moved on to the white bitch.
He kind of did a little
Nigga,
bit
are
too
you
much.
what the
like,
fuck? We about to snitch in this motherfucker.
Now,
You
if he
think
would
you
have been just
untouchable?
fucking that one bitch, I think that would have been smooth on my eye. You know what I mean? But you going
Man,
through,
when you going through the bitches, what are you doing?
You creating problems.
If he would have been my homie, I'd have
You
been like,
creating
man.
problems,
Soon
homie.
as he took down the first bitch, I'd have been like, homie, don't fuck no more bitches
That's
up
it,
there,
nigga.
bro.
You did it. You made it. Don't do no more.
I'm your friend,
That's why I say
nigga.
cats don't be having nobody in their ear.
Yeah.
No fuck
Niggas don't got
up.
nobody in their ear.
All the white bitches feeling me, nigga. So what?
Yeah.
Let her feel you,
You finna
nigga.
get me and you fired. Nigga, you finna get me and you fired.
Yeah, he did a little too much. He did a little too much.
Yo,
It's a little
man.
too much. Man.
Cause you got, I'm gonna tell you something. You got to think about it, bro. In them type of circumstances, it'd be a chain of reaction. Let's say like we the only 3 chocolates
Yeah.
work
the
for
job.
that factory, right?
Right.
Me and Boogaloo getting the next behind your dumb shit. You feel me? You want to go bang all these hoes. We getting it, and we ain't touching nothing.
Right.
He the janitor. I'm the mail route boy. We finna lose our little shit now. That's no bullshit.
You,
You feel me? That's how it go. They getting rid of everything chocolate, man. It's all no, these motherfuckers.
Damn, I didn't know he was running through that many bitches.
Man, when
he
you
called
when
it
you-
friction at the job.
Come on,
bitches
man.
side-eyeing each other and
Bitches
shit.
mad.
Work environment
rumors,
is toxic now.
Other motherfuckers talking about it. White boys who don't like you talking shit about it. They done heard about it.
You're like, oh yeah, we gotta get him up out of here.
You probably around
You
here
gotta go.
flexing. Motherfuckers worried. A motherfucker might have got demoted. One of the bitches might have been
Yeah.
like, get that bitch out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All that old type of shit. Hey, man.
Hey, it happens.
No, we talking about ABC, man. We're not talking about some small ass network.
Right,
Talking about
ABC out of all
bro.
fucking
Come on.
networks.
You don't get down like that, man.
Not
Man.
that I didn't know he was fucking that many hoes, nigga.
All right.
He did way too much on me. That nigga a cold nigga. Look, when I seen the video too, right? When they caught him on vacation, so it looked like they was switching from driver to passenger, and when they walked past each other, he gave her one of them little slaps on the ass. I'm like, oh, hey, a little white bitch with no ass, a little slap on the ass, make her feel
They
good
on
about
candy
herself.
camera like a motherfucker, man. You gonna pay for fucking with the snow out there.
Yeah,
You gonna
they-
pay for fucking with the snow,
They
nigga.
got that nigga.
Man.
They got that nigga.
All right, let me see.
That damn rain coming down, boy. You can hear that shit.
Okay, man. Bounty Hunter BJ, man, I gotta, we done talked about this a lot, but I gotta bring this up to you, man. The gunner situation, man. Was him
Nigga that told on Young Thug.
him saying the YSL was a gang and the guns and the dope wasn't his, and
What's your question?
do you think that was telling right there?
I mean, it's slam dunk. Well,
Yeah.
see, like I said, we in an era, man. This shit's so fucked up. It's like that was slam dunk, bro. It was slam dunk. Ain't nothing to be able to be said about whether it was telling or not. They
Right.
asked him. See, you got 2 choices, right? When you under oath, when you been asked questions,
Right.
you can say, "Man, I plead the fifth. I ain't got shit else to say, man." Boom. Or you're gonna volunteer and get them people what they want, and those are the answers. You can't deny it now because you're under oath.
Right.
You're sworn in under oath. So
Right.
you got 2 choices. You can plead the fifth, or you can volunteer your services. He
Right.
volunteered the services, bro.
Right.
And that got him caught up because when they asked him them questions, now you got to answer. So even each question, he could have pleaded the fifth. He could have said, "Oh, that's not to my knowledge, so I plead the fifth." Next question. Oh, well, I don't even recall that one either. I plead the fifth.
Right.
Feel me? And he did everything in agreement that he told his attorney that he would do. Feel me? He did that, but he just pleaded the fifth on shit that wasn't his knowledge. He could have just played dumbfounded on their ass.
Right.
You know what I
Right,
mean? It's
right.
ways and twists with this shit, bro. So,
Okay, now what do you think about him coming out and making his Instagram post saying, you know, YSL is the record label and
Show it to
Free
you if you ain't
Thug?
seen
Did
it.
you know he did that?
Nah.
He
I'ma
just
show
he
it
just
to you.
did an Instagram post the other day, man. It just kind of went viral. You know, a whole bunch of noteworthy motherfuckers liked it.
This was
You
his,
know what I'm saying?
That's his post since he got out, and that's the same post that
Oh, yeah, someone sent this to me.
Yeah.
They tagged me and sent me this shit, yeah.
So all these people was talking bad about him, how he was snitching and all that shit, which he did. But look how many comments he got. 50,000.
Yeah.
Almost 1 million likes, nigga. Everybody switched ship that quick. As soon as the nigga made a post, now everybody back on his dick.
Well, just like I say, man,
Suck
it's
ass
the era.
shit.
It's the era we in,
Suck
right?
ass
Just to go to show you, right? Now, I come from an era 38 years ago, almost 39 years ago, right?
Right.
Me and 16 of my crimes, we get caught up in the case, and we take a plea bark, we plead out, and we all give statements on our pleas, each one of us, to the district attorney with the president of our attorneys, right?
Right.
Boom. Somehow 30 years later surfaced a PBS put some type of little bullshit story together and put this story out on us, right?
Right.
Now, we all young niggas this time, so we never even seen this shit. All the time, we doing time, all this. So
Right.
Now, this is my name, my life, my livelihood, my reputation, everything on stay, right?
Right.
But the first time this old watered down ass internet get a hold to it, niggas that flip my shit all up and put me in a position like I done want to told on some niggas.
Right,
So
right,
this is what I'm
right.
saying. So this how this era we in, bro.
Right.
So it's like niggas don't understand the difference, the differential with the shit. Even when you break it down,
Right.
they still fucking dumbfounded.
Right.
A nigga still say, oh, well, no, he didn't say it. He said it like this. He did this.
Right.
It's uncut.
Right.
When you're on camera, they put you on oath, and they put you on that stand, and they put you on oath, bro, you got two things you can do. You can either violate your rights by taking plea the fifth, or you're going to conquer and do just what they want you to do. You're going
Right.
to volunteer the information.
Right.
And 9 times out of 10, the reason why they put you on the stand for that plea, because you already agreed on it behind the scene with your attorney and them. So now they got to bring it to the courts to process it. The stenographer, they got to take it all in record. They got to put it down in recording. They got to process it. So
Right.
that's why they put him on camera and processed it. Because he wasn't going to be able to hide it.
Right.
He wasn't going to be able to go behind closed doors and do it without the public seeing it.
Right.
That's the whole reason why the court even humiliated. They knew it was going to go public like that.
Right. Right. Right.
All that
Right.
shit. They knew
Cameras
this.
in the room, all
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Right.
So it's like we living in a different world now, bro.
Right. Yeah, man. I
And
saw
that-
I
and-
saw I saw that they did to you
And,
though.
and last
yeah.
but least, not to mention, just go to show you the differential of how we come up, right?
Yeah.
See, in our era, bro, telling and snitching was prohibited. Even though it happened, it took place.
Right.
It was small. It was prohibited. It wasn't no like wearing clothes. It's a design. It's a trend, right? Because now
Right.
it's a trend.
Right.
If you fuck up and you violate, bro, from one of these hoods, right?
Right.
And you violate, guess who get the motherfucking paperwork? Guess who do the processing? Us, the convicts.
Right.
You can't get around that shit, my nigga.
Right.
You can't go sneak up in no pen and know you took down some niggas and get around it without your paperwork processing the whole motherfucking institution.
Right.
Because that's how we got down. The convicts did all the paperwork.
Right.
The convicts worked close to the captains, the lieutenants,
Yeah.
all this. So
Yeah.
homies did them jobs. Even though if you wasn't a banger, nigga, we'll pay a nigga who we know, go get that paperwork. We need this and that. So it was nowhere around it, bro.
Right.
It's impossible.
Right. Right.
You feel me? So
Right.
that was the major difference.
Right.
As opposed to now, we live in a digital world. So a lot of shit can be tucked away, it can be hidden. You know what I mean? It's just a different world. But in our world, we ran that process and we ran that shit. So that's why so many niggas would get caught up. If you fucked around and you did slip and did some shit like that, niggas send you straight to your enemy. From
Right.
the county jail, nigga package you, send you on classification, send your ass on the bus, man, straight to your enemy, man. Folks in Quentin, Tracy's, all that, wherever your enemies is, wherever they kite come from, you on your way, nigga.
You going. You
feel
going,
me?
boy.
So nigga gonna get his shit bust wide open, homie. So for a nigga like me, man, that really fucking bothered me on this internet. But like, how dare you punk ass niggas, blood? All the work I put in, you bitch ass niggas.
Yeah,
you feel me? I would never in my life, bro. I would sit down and do what I have to do, nigga, before I turn my name into something like that, nigga.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
It's like, come on, nigga. And then to move on with your life and to go under pressure and get a system back 82 motherfucking years. I gave him 82 years. 42 on one and 40 on another one, man. L's with L's. I fought them bitches.
Right.
Gave it back to them. Right now today, they bias against me because I beat them motherfuckers out of murder, man, and attempted 2 counts of ADW, man. Holding the 40 and L on my head. And I beat them out.
Yeah.
Got acquittal. 12 in the box.
Congratulations.
You know what I'm
Congratulations. Yeah, man, I heard you talking.
For hood niggas, our name is all we got. You don't play with that.
You was speaking on the situation I seen on one of your things. You said a bitch, you experienced some whole treachery, like one of your a female did you in.
Yeah, that's how I got caught up on my case. It's like I stopped physicaling with her. You feel me?
Yeah. Right.
And bitch go tell them, hey, this nigga's dangerous, and I know do whoop whoop. And they said, what? So they ran my name. So they ran my name, they said,
They wasn't even on the nigga.
no. This was some pussy got me caught up, bro. That's what I'm telling you.
Wow.
Bitch, I ain't even fucking with you no more. Right?
Oh, wow.
Now, this a year later. And it's a cold entrapment, bro, because now I get a phone call. Hey, how you doing? I'm cool. That's why I told y'all, I said, bro, what's our most primary downfall, dog? It's the flesh. Right? Now this heifer called me.
Yeah.
And I know damn well I ain't got no business even going even fucking with this bitch. I ain't even going over her house. None of that, because she already showed me signs.
Right,
Now,
right.
she called me, but not even knowing it's the setup for me.
Right. Oh,
I'm
my
going
God.
over here, and the boys is waiting on me. Deep. Super deep. You feel me?
Oh, my God.
So, yeah, bro, just that alone. So now she go tell these motherfuckers, like, yeah, he used to be my ex-dude, and I was rolling with him one night, and he had a cast on his leg. You feel me? Because he got hit with an AK, so he had a cast on his leg, and some guy owed him a lot of money or something, and he caught the guy on the freeway and pulled him over, and just, she went
Just
there,
really
bro.
just, damn.
Yeah, like he...
That's
Like,
educational.
shit, homie.
That's educational game.
So
Shit,
when
homie.
she say he pizzled him over, right?
Yeah.
She go, and I was just at first my head was down, and then my head was up, and then I just heard blah. So when they asked her, Kizor, but did you see the? What's happening? Because they was trying to ask
Right.
She couldn't describe nothing.
Right.
But she said, but no, you heard. So on the hearsay, right? Well, you can hear. You could have heard a firecracker. You could have heard a fucking blowout.
Could have heard
Bitch,
anything.
what did you see, though?
Right.
But she said, no, I know he shot that man. You feel me? And he got in the car like he wasn't nothing, and we rolled off. And the next thing I know, he going off on me. So it was emotional shit, bro. So that's why I said, a lesson to be learned, my nigga.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, man.
Shout out to that nigga ODM Slim up in the motherfucking chat. Shout out to my dog, man.
ODM Slim in the building. Blesses. Damn.
Yeah, that's a deep lesson, man.
Man. Okay, man. Let's. We've been going for about an hour, man. I don't want to extend too much of your time, man. But Bounty Hunter, BJ.
I know you had a couple more extensive questions you wanted to be hit, man. So I'm gonna let you go and run through them real quick before I get up out
Yeah. Okay.
I'm here with you and Young Boogaloo, man.
Okay. All right.
I'm
in the
enjoying
building.
myself right now,
Okay.
man, with this loud ass rain coming down in the background, man.
Okay.
Yeah, and we right next to the water too, man.
Okay. I seen you interacting with Simon, Suge Knight.
Yeah, for those who don't know his nickname out there is Monica.
Yeah.
That's Suge Merriam, a.k.a. Simon.
Yeah.
Simon Says.
Yeah.
That's what they call him too, Simon.
They used to
Yeah.
call him Simon. Simon said.
Troll nigga, Simon says this,
Yeah,
Simon
Simon
says that.
said, yeah,
And niggas
exactly.
was doing it.
Yeah, if you look
exactly.
on the back of Machiavelli, it say executive produced by Simon.
Oh, was that right?
Yeah, motherfuckers.
Okay.
Yeah. So when did you first start fucking with them like that?
Well, my business affair with him was, like I said, was my first introduction to dude, man, wasn't good.
Okay.
I met him on some gangster shit. I was on my G shit. Me and my homie Bunny on the Rat Dog, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? I got a phone call from the G homie, man, TC, rest in peace, Terry Carter, Mike Conception, you know what I mean, a couple of homies, and we sit down at the round table, and it was a time where they was trying to show me and Rat how to take our money and build our own production company.
Right.
You know what I mean? So this is where me, Rat, and Top Dog came together in that, because I took the initials. I was trying to come up with a good marketing name for us.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? Right. And so what I did, I took the R, the B, and the D for Rat, BJ, and Dude Dog, because that's
right.
top name. His name is Dude Dog originally.
Right.
He our young homie. He under us. He's from the third generation.
Right.
And so by them and I'm glad that the two big homies, shout out to Terry Carter, rest in peace, the whole Carter family. Shout out to homie Uncle Mike, man, Mike Concession, man. It was the best thing for my life when he snatched me and he took me to this meeting, because it changed my life from the music perspective, bro, because I jumped in that shit head on and I got really serious about it, and I really cut a path for myself in the music game and the film world as well.
Right.
And I had an epiphany where, okay, this is what I want to do, man, for the rest of my life, to get up out these streets and get away from these gangs, you know, get away from this lifestyle, period. So I chose that path.
Right.
So shout out to them, man. So that was my introduction to the game. And at that time, Terry was fucking with Cube real heavy, with Heavyweight Records.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I remember that.
Distributing Cube, Short Chop, I was around for all that. So I became intrigued with the shit, man, because I said, oh, this what kind of money you niggas making?
Right.
I'm in. Nigga. Say less.
I can still smash like I do smash, and I can get this money.
Right.
Say no more. So, you know, we was them type of niggas. You know, we coming to get it then. So our introduction was, do we know this dude? And I was like, what? I heard of him.
Right.
You know, through the line, you know, we hear shit. Yeah,
right.
I heard of him, and you know, I hear he a bouncer. I seen a nigga at a couple parties with Bobby Brown and them.
Right.
You feel me? Yeah, I heard of him, but I don't know him personally.
Right.
But now, if you want me to roll call who I know from that region, as far as the mob and the LPP, I know all the real ones. I know them. Been
right.
around, I grew up with them, ran with them, penitentiary, the streets.
Right.
From the Marcus Nuns on down, man. You know what I mean? The big aces. You know what I mean? The little aces. You know what I mean? The time bombs. You know. The Mob James and the fucking CJ Waltz. All of them. I ran with them, bro.
Right.
I literally ran with these dudes, so I know them.
Right.
And they know me. So, like I say, my introduction to him was on some gangster shit when we first met, and
what happened?
I didn't like. Overall, I didn't like the idea how the nigga stepped in the game and he separated the West and the East. Even though I'm not from Peru, I'm from Bounty Hunters.
Right.
I'm a straight up uncut Bounty Hunter, bro. Breeded to this nigga shit.
Right.
But overall, I'm a real blood. And I ran with real bloods.
Right.
From all over, my nigga.
Right.
So I got so much respect and honor for my real niggas from all over.
Right.
So when me and Rats first encountered was at the Marriott Hotel. We had just got back from spending 3 days at MC Hammer House. Okay. With Mike. We out there at a big ass party, big old industry party with Interscope and Hammer's ranch out there for like 3 days. We out here fucking with Hammer for 3 days and 3 nights.
Right.
So we coming down from off that high, we get back, they take us to this little rendezvous. They having a big old convention at the Marriott right here by the airport.
Right.
And so we fresh getting off the elevator, and at this time, Rat Dog and Big Wayne had some dislike about one another. And Big Wayne, shout out to Big Wayne. Wayne is a bruiser, man, from West Side, man. Wayne is a real one.
Right.
Wayne, Chip, all them niggas real ones, right?
Real ones, geez.
And so Wayne and Willie Dog was having words on the elevator. So I'm like telling Brad, be cool, my nigga. We with the homies, we finna make this move. And so Terry trying to tell Wayne, be cool. We trying to calm these two niggas down. Both of these niggas gorillas. Right. So they decide to say, look, fuck that shit. Give us about 10 minutes. We just need 10. We get off the elevator. Them niggas go in the bathroom right quick. Mix it up. Come back out like real 2 G's. Get back on the elevator. We like gone downstairs. I like everything. Them niggas shook hand. We on the elevator. Right on the elevator like this. Like they got off their chest. Right? some funny shit.
Right,
so
right,
we all
right.
elevator, we laughing like a motherfucker. So Mike is in the wheelchair, we all on the elevator. Soon we come down and the elevator open up, you hear, oh, they screaming. Bras is running and shit, It's a big ass commotion right outside in front of the hotel, in front of the Marriott. It's the LPPs in the mob, they done pulled up in limos and jumped out. They own the homies from West Side. So it's the West Side Parus against the Luther Park. But we don't know these is bloods on bloods fighting.
Right.
We just see some red, and I tell Willie Dog, come on, blood, them the homies out there. I don't know which one of the homies, but them some of the homies. So in my mind, I'm thinking them bloods out there fighting against the Crips.
Right.
So Mike tried to tell us, hey, no, y'all stay out there. I said, fuck that shit. Mike, them the homies out there. Blood, I gotta go do what I gotta do. I bust on out the door. When I bust out the door, I ran right up on the nigga, and as I'm finna take off on him, it's Rick James. Rick turned around and spit and called my name. B, what you doing, B? B, what's up, B? I look, I say, so I run. It's Rock Chisholm over here. Another coming home here, I see Hook. I'm looking, I said, these all homie.
That's homie on homie
I
shit,
say, what the fuck? So I stood in the mess. I said, Blood, wait. I said, what are y'all doing, homie? So I'm breaking it up.
Right.
I see Simon right there. Blood, what is y'all niggas? You niggas out here tripping over this nigga? I said, Blood, somebody give me some motherfucking tennis shoes, Blood. Let me get out with this fat ass nigga, man. You niggas out here tripping with this nigga? So I went there on the nigga. So then for now, he want to know who is me and Willie Dog.
Right.
Because they ain't acting on us. They
Right.
more or less like,
Right.
stop it at a standstill.
That's the kind of nigga he was.
They
be aware of your
ain't moving
respect.
on us, so they
Yeah.
like, well, who is these two niggas that stopped everything?
Right.
So man, them niggas from Bonnie Hunter, them the homies right there. We know them, blood. So now I got his phone number. That was the one round. When I got his number, Rat got the number. Cause I was on my beast mode shit. I didn't want to talk, nigga. I was so mad about the shit that happened.
Right.
So Rat got the number.
When it's up, it's up.
Yeah,
It's hard to contact.
So Willie Dog got the number, then he put his little move down, he put his manipulation move down, called Willie Dog a few days later, and he sent the homie Rizak, you know what I mean?
Right.
Chisholm. And Rock, we grew up, the Chisholm come up out the Nixon, bro. We grew up with the whole Chisholm family, nigga. That's why them niggas was squabblers.
Right.
They come up out them projects up 111th Street, man. Fucking with Bill, man, rest in peace, Big Hard Rock, Lumpy, Nay, feel me, Dayton, you know what I mean? Bruisers off that level, man.
Right,
so
right.
we fucked with the Chisholms.
Right.
Heavy. And so they sent Rock to go deliver the package to Willie Dog. And this supposed to be our little deal the nigga giving us. All the time, it's a little punk ass 1,000 and some other shit, feel me? I'm hot, I'm mad. Me and Mike hot. So now it's a ball of confusion between me and Willie Dog. Cause like, bro, why would you take that shit for that nigga, bro? He go, shit, nigga, Rock man up with me. Nigga, I thought that was just for me. Nigga, I ain't know it was for all of us. Like, so I went down there. I said, this shit tripping. So me and him arguing about the shit, right?
Right.
We on 107th Street at my relative Devil, rest in peace, from 107th Street Hoover, man. Straight up, HCZ Hoover gang, nigga. We at Devil House. The limo just pulled up. It's Rat Dog and Mike Conception in the limo. And I walk outside. It's me, Devil, and Big Black, man, from 107. And I say, Willie, let me holler at you right quick. Homie, he got the car. And that's when I'm talking to him. I say, man, they said that Rock gave you the thing. He said, I said, what was the package? He say, pulled out his pocket. I say, the package? Where the package? He go, nigga. He said, nigga, here. He gave me 5. I say, blood, what is this? He goes, this what the nigga sent me. I say, Rat, come on,
He put it in his pocket.
And so this is what led us up to, now I'm mad, right? This nigga played us.
Right.
So now this is what led us up to the moment at the gym in my hood that I had to regulate. Because I knew he was finna do a video shoot with OFTB. They was already bitching to us all that day.
We did a few shows with them, but go ahead.
Yeah, they're my little homies,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Shout out to OFTB and them, man.
Right.
But yeah, they was bitching to us all that day because they knew, we ain't got the power to stop these two niggas, man. These niggas the G homies, blood. We can't, it's out our hand.
Right.
But they was trying to talk us out of it. Just
Right.
like when the shit all happened, Low MB was one of the niggas that busted in the bathroom door with Lil Rick James, bro.
Right.
So I done told this story over and over. Niggas want to try to question that shit. I don't give a fuck about all that, nigga, because I wasn't glorifying the shit. I'm just giving niggas facts.
Right.
It had happened.
Right.
See, you niggas out there in TV land was scared of Simon. Feel me?
Not the real niggas.
Not no real niggas. It ain't
real
just the
niggas.
bounty hunters, nigga. We got brims, Paru, swans.
That was the pattern.
lanes,
That was the
you know what I
pattern
mean?
with Simon. Like once niggas was irritated, he tried to buy niggas off.
No,
like,
it wasn't
that
no once. That's what it's did. That was
I
his
heard
feeling,
that
bro.
before. I
And
heard that.
because of, if you was materialistic, you gone. You do
Right,
it.
right.
You gonna perceive your power. He gonna buy out that. He gonna buy out your power.
right,
Next
right.
thing you know, you going against the grain on one of your own niggas, bro.
This fat ass.
So how about this, my nigga? So I asked myself. I said, look. I said, have you niggas ever asked yourself, dog, which one of the homies really grew and prospered from that whole movement and left a millionaire? I'll wait.
Yeah, nobody.
I'll wait.
Nobody.
We got
Niggas
homies dead because
niggas.
And so I told the
Dead
story. I said,
niggas,
guess
man.
what? If that had been me and my crew of niggas, them bounty hunters, I'd have spearheaded that nigga and took control with that nigga. Told him, nigga, you ain't doing all this wild usher shit. You ain't what we are anyway. Keep getting the money. You an executive, nigga. Keep knocking down them doors and getting the money.
That's your job.
Feel me? I'd have been a real big homie in his ear. See, he ain't had no niggas in his ear. He had all, yes, Simon. Oh, Simon said, go. Yeah, go, Simon. Nigga, we was in Miami, right? We into it with Luke. We into it with Luke for a few months. Luke sent some big ass motherfucker. I'm talking about some goon squad. He sent 3 different football teams at us.
Wow.
We fighting our ass off with these dudes.
Why y'all out there sending niggas?
Yeah,
like
he
that?
sent them. So now Simon said, okay, we wait a year. I think Jack the Rapper was just stopped, and now Freaknik started. Or either or, it was one or the other. But we was in Miami. Man, that nigga had a meeting. He hosted a meeting right here in L.A.
Right.
Feel me? He called niggas like myself, Bone from Athens, Rockhead. You know what I mean? I'm talking about heavy hitters from the city.
That nigga Bone hated him though the whole time though.
Yeah,
like.
but he fucked with OFTB. He was managing my little homies in there.
Right.
And that was his separation from him because he kept squeezing Bone out from fucking with them.
Right,
Because now
right.
they signed to him.
Right.
So we don't need your management right now. They under my management. You
Right,
feel me?
right.
And so that's where they separation really came at. But anywho, he called his meeting, bro, and he flew out 100 and about at least 120 to 130 motherfuckers from out of LA, all gang members.
Damn.
Straight to Miami, bro.
Right.
Feel me? And not just us. Now imagine this is a major 3-weekend event. I want to say, like I said, it's either was the Freaknik or they had just changed it from Jack the Rapper to the Freaknik.
What year was this? Like 94, 95 or some shit like that?
Yeah, the late, like when Death Row was popping, when it started in
Right,
the early,
right.
late 90s.
Right.
So now we go to Miami. When we get to Miami, man, these 2 young niggas about Boogaloo's height. Country niggas, straight from North Carolina somewhere. Drunk as a motherfucker. We about 55, 60 deep in this little circle.
Wow.
And everybody arguing at Death Row staff about their rooms, their flights, or my people ain't got here yet. Hey, they talking about my room ain't ready. So it's all kind of commotion going on.
Wow.
Simon walk up the stairs. It's Mob J, Rick James, Heron, all the main homies.
Right.
Still live then.
Right.
Mob up. I just fly in, I just get there. My room straight, everything. I just get off the phone with Sharitha, because she booked all my shit.
Right.
So bam, I'm good. I come downstairs in the lobby. I see all the little shit going down. Man, little 2 young country niggas walk up to Simon and go, hey, it's Suge. Suge, what's up, Suge? Okay, yeah. I thought you was a big old nigga. You old fat nigga.
Oh.
So they just beat the shit out of that nigga.
Man, the nigga she'll say, "Psh," just like that, bro. Feel me?
Suge suck one of them
Hit the
niggas?
nigga with a jab.
And everybody just collapsed on them niggas.
Oh my God, I feel so sorry for you. Bro, I feel so sorry for them 2 country niggas, man. When Simon hit the nigga with the jab, right?
Yeah.
He rolled, and he rolled on it, and he rolled right in the bunch of them. Man, they ate them niggas up, man.
Oh man, I can imagine.
So yeah, so my whole
Yeah.
experience from the beginning was, it was on some gangster shit. Basically, there ain't no
it
other
was
words
never
I
good.
can put it. You
Yeah,
know what I
it
mean?
was never
I
good.
could put it in that contents of word, but I'm not.
Yeah.
But anywho, that's how we met. But then after we met, you know what I
Y'all
mean?
become cool eventually?
Yeah, we end up, because he respected my G-ster, man. He respected
Yeah.
my G-ster. He knew I never got out of character. He knew he was ever able to buy me. He knew I wasn't on the material shit because I came in the game already, man, flexing. I came in the game with some of the finest of the baddest low riders, cars, jewelry. I had all that shit already, bro. So I wasn't mesmerized with that shit.
Right.
I wasn't one of them bounty hunters who was just a banger.
Right.
Feel me? I was already a worldwide nigga getting on these planes, taking penitentiary chances and getting it. You feel me?
Right.
So he respected that.
I always thought the niggas from Bounty Hunter had an edge on Suge. I thought the OFTB niggas had got a bag up out of Suge at one point in time.
No, and I you know, saying it in a fashion of respect, but just my little homies then was young, and they just didn't really move right the way they should have moved. Like basically, they should have secured us behind. They should have really put some real homies.
See, I thought it was some big homies behind. I don't know why I thought that.
They did their own thing, man. It really greedy Greg got behind them at first. Then Bone took over from there.
Right.
But as far as them really having, we secured them now though. Now when they needed to do shows, they came to the hood,
right?
Like the homies, because they knew, nigga, if I'm finna do show, then I'm going to get them real fighters.
Right,
they came and got us and paid homies then to come secure them. But as far as just really building a regime and putting a regime behind them, that was their only downfall for me because I tried to fuck with them on numerous occasions, and I know their potentials. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And nigga, I didn't give a fuck where they went. When they came and announced OFTB having a show, nigga, Nick Cigars was there.
Right.
We done went far as up Northern California with the homies, rocking with them.
Right.
Because we believed in them that heavily.
Right. Yeah, we did a few shows with them. Shout out to Joe Blast for that is that $5? Shout out to that. I appreciate that. Yeah, okay, so skipping forward to the downfall of Simon, what was your thoughts on that situation up at Tams like that?
Okay, now.
Now see,
and you knew Terry Carter and
I grew up under Big Puddin'. Shout out Big Puddin', rest in peace. King Babalu, all I grew up under them, man. Like I said, I knew Big Puddin' real well, man. You feel me? I was a young nigga out here banging, man. Feel me? I knew Puddin', man, personally. Knew Terry Carter personally. He did 2 of my lowriders. He did the Pink Panther for me, you feel me?
Right.
So that was the G homie right there, bro. Nothing but love. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my opinion was this, man. I just got the phone call because I was on my way. Because I was gonna come up here and get down with Cube and Big Monster, man. Shout out to Ice Cube and Monster, man. And Big D, man. I was gonna come get down with Cube and them on set, and, you know, hang out with Set and them. I was originally supposed to have been in the movie.
Right.
But
NWA?
Yeah.
Okay.
But based on the little politics of it, because Cube was casting me.
Right.
The little bullshit politics came across the table, so he told me, stand down on this one, man. I got something else for you in the table, you feel me, in the cut. Cool, no problem.
Okay.
I get the phone call to do Barbershop 3, but I was on set on another film, so I couldn't jump up and leave, fly to Atlanta and get out on Barbershop.
Right.
You feel me? So anyway, I have built a relationship with Cube and them over the years for about a decade, you know what I'm saying? Fucking with Cube and this whole little crew. So I just got the phone with them. I was on my way down on set to come fuck with them.
Right.
Monster hit me back and said, yo, fam, don't even do it. What's up? He said, nigga, they everywhere. Police everywhere, man. He said, man, the boy just ran around and they killed the other boy, man, ran him over. I go, huh? So he running it down to me about what just happened.
Right.
So I'm like, no, but I said it ain't so. I'm like, what? So now I get off the phone, I jump on my phone, I start making calls. It didn't happen.
Right.
So anyway, I done work my way over there. It's crowded, people everywhere.
Right.
So I leave and get on. But the bottom line to answer your question for me is to this. This go to show you the part right here where when you really a real lion, you really a real lion, a nigga that's a lion that'll roar. In any given cause, it don't matter what pressure you under, you still gonna let out your roar. Nigga, this may be my last roar.
Right.
This may be my final fucking roar, but niggas gonna hear me, nigga.
Right.
That's a real lion.
Right. I feel you.
So now it comes down to the test of, is this nigga really a real lion like the world thought he was?
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Because check this out. You got an option.
You got an option.
Throw that motherfucker in park. And this nigga who just stole on me, I'm finna get out and milk this nigga, or he finna milk me back.
Man.
We thumping. And all the rest of them niggas, then y'all finna rat pack Big Suge right now. Y'all finna jump on me then. I'll take that credibility before I fucking run a nigga over, man, because I'm scared and I panicked. That's the only thing you can put in. Ain't nothing else you can say. You can't sugarcoat this nigga. The homie panicked. And I know this for a fact because I spoke to him. And I know for a fact it set in. But in his mind, he thought, man, he was gonna kill me. All of them was gonna kill me. So what? It don't matter.
Nigga, come on,
It
man.
don't matter, bro, because you gotta think in your mind. You played this game.
To the fullest, though.
So, and now it's your
turn.
turn.
To the fullest.
So now it's your turn. See, we all the bad niggas get a turn, nigga. Yeah. A turn or two. I done had several of them when niggas in caught me and said, oh, we got him. And I be like, oh, shit, them niggas got me. And them niggas worked me.
I feel you,
Work me county jail style, nigga. I done took L's.
Yeah.
But I done beat plenty of asses, nigga.
Right.
Plenty of them. And we done stumped out plenty of niggas. But nigga, them niggas done caught my ass too, nigga.
Right.
Straight up uncut, because it comes with the territory, bro.
Definitely. I feel you.
So my opinion and my bottom line opinion for that is, that was the time when Simon should have showed the world, nigga, I'm really Simon.
Facts,
I'm about that shit, nigga. This mob, I'm really about that shit.
Facts,
Hop out and get with these
Facts,
niggas.
though.
And now you got niggas want to, and then when I come on here and I say what I say because I'm really who I am, nigga, you can put us on national TV. I would get in the ring with that big 6'5", 6'3", 4" nigga and box him out, nigga. Like I said, I'm not the nigga that was scared of him like the world was, and a whole lot of other niggas that was gangsters wasn't scared of him, bro.
Right.
So my whole point that goes to show you then, where the fuck was his line roar at that day?
Right.
Because that's when all the roars supposed to came out, man. He didn't have to run the homie over.
Facts, though.
At all. The homie was basically
though.
trying to like just stop the nigga, like hold up.
A nigga who you got over here for protection, though, key though. Mm-hmm. You run over, you know what I'm saying?
Man. Everybody loved it.
Yeah, man. So that he could. But see now,
Boogaloo, was you out there for that?
And
I went up there, but I didn't.
You wasn't out there for that moment.
But just to end that though, I'm gonna kind of say it in this form. Because I'm never gonna get on here and put myself in no contradictory situation or put myself in no criminal element situation. But just know this, that they had history, bro.
I already know, nigga.
They had disagreement history.
I already
that's all I'm gonna say.
I already know all that.
That's all I'm gonna say. You feel
but
me?
my point was still like, after all that you have done out here.
Yeah, that's the
You
bottom
feel
line.
me?
You gotta show that roar.
What you carried out here.
Yeah, you gotta show that roar.
I don't even. I'm not no tough nigga like that. I don't see myself as no tough nigga, but I'd have got out. Niggas would have had to kill me out there. If that's what this is finna be,
man, listen.
Niggas is gonna have to kill me out here, bro.
Common sense, man, listen, though. I'm that nigga.
Yeah.
And the world know me as that nigga.
Yeah.
I gotta continue that image as being that nigga.
For life.
Okay? Bone just fired on me.
Right.
But Bone is, I outweigh this nigga. Let me get out here and get this nigga a rumble. Yeah. Win or lose.
Let's go.
Maybe Bone would have beat you up.
Yeah.
Who knows? But nigga, Bone did his part. He took flight on you. You didn't run him over and kill. Well, you did run him over. Let me tell you that. He ran both of them over. Yeah. But see, that go to show again, frantic set in, nigga. Right. I would have threw that motherfucking park and all the line was finna come out of me.
Right.
Either you niggas finna beat me, I'm finna whoop this nigga ass who just fired on me.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
One or the other.
Right.
But nigga, I'm not finna just throw that motherfucker and drive and just panic.
Right.
Knowing that the circumstances behind it. You got enough time to think of that, man. You got enough time, that split seconds of time to think, nigga, knowing if I run this person over, bro, it's repercussions behind this shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's not no beatable charge, nigga. That ain't no self-defense shit.
Hey, man.
That man was literally in front of your damn truck waving his hands at you, bro.
And they seen that on camera, too.
Yeah, so it's like, that was a no-win, man.
I feel like it was only right that happened in the section where Jake was from, though. Like, that's how I felt. Mm-hmm. That's how I felt.
What do you mean? It was only right as far as his karma?
It's karma.
It's karma.
Okay, because you know we on TV land. You got to stress. You got to stress certain shit. Like, what do you mean? You thought that was right? Like, where Jake?
On karma level.
Jake, we wasn't never supposed to lose Big Jake like that. Nigga, Jake was a great one. Nigga, another great one. Nigga.
Keith Murray was talking about it. He didn't say the name, but he said
the exact opposite of character.
Yeah.
Like, this is a true lion right here. You feel me? That went down behind bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Behind something that whatever niggas had going out there. But for that to, to come back like that in the karma fashion. And then for you to reveal your character.
Your real character.
You feel me?
Right.
See,
That's
real
why I
cat.
thought that was.
See, you gotta understand, man. Like I said, the reason why we even smashed like we smashed because the fact that we already knew he wasn't cut from our cloth.
Right.
And so now we're gonna show that and prove that he ain't cut from our cloth. And that the challenge of it was our drilling, bro.
Yeah.
The challenge of it, nigga, to go get it. So
Right.
when niggas say, "Oh, you ain't take no $500,000 from me," yes, we did. We got a $500,000 production deal out the deal, nigga, because that's what I wanted.
Right.
That was my presentation to him, and he gave it to me.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So we did what we did, and then from there, I achieved other goals with him, and I went on to do other business ventures with him because I was able to do what all these fucking niggas couldn't do. And they still mad today, and that's why I talk that shit, nigga, I stand on it. Niggas couldn't do what Big Cap did, nigga. I read that nigga, and I played that nigga the way you supposed to play him as a real motherfucking gangster and a real leader out here, nigga.
Right.
I ain't perceived my leadership with this nigga. Nigga, I was never his boy.
Right.
None of that. You couldn't Simon say me, nigga.
Right.
Oh, we can go beat them niggas up together. Come on, nigga. But as far as you sending me and making me, I wasn't none of them nest man niggas.
That's how,
I didn't
yeah.
get money like that from the nigga. Feel me?
Right.
I got monies with deals. Shit, I brought to the table as partnership, and we ate off of it together, or he green lighted it for me. Feel me?
Right.
Because I was able to think, and a whole lot of other homies could have did the same shit, bro. That's what disappointed me about allowing that nigga to manipulate the way he did. Because, bro, we lost a lot of real good homies that was warriors,
niggas,
bro.
homie.
I seen niggas at Can-Am kissing his ass that I couldn't believe.
Yeah,
like,
that you be unbelievable.
I'm talking about
Where's
some
Can-Am?
nigga. That was their studio in Tarzana.
Okay.
We was out there. We did some. We went out there and worked for like about a week or something like that. I ain't even like being up there, man, because my whole thought process was like, if anybody put hands on me, I'm going the distance. And like I said, I'm not no tough nigga.
Right.
But in my thought process, I had already
to make you feel that way.
already heard the rumors of niggas getting slapped and all that
Beat
type
up
of shit.
and all that
It's
shit.
not happening, bro. I'm not accepting it. I ain't even on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? Even with Jake there, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm you know.
That's the same. Let's just flip it real quick, right? That's the same thing, right? If Fruity Tooty ass Puffy, little phony ass get put in a real pressure situation, right?
Right,
And he
right.
gotta make a split decision. We gonna find out if Fruity Tooty was really a limbo line or he a lamb.
Right.
It would be the same shit, bro.
Right.
So it's that karma, man.
Yeah.
He knew he wasn't cut from this from the get. See, my thing, what I don't understand is this: if I could have missed it, homie, I wouldn't have became no known notorious bounty hunter. I'd have became a nigga in the NFL and the MLB because that's what I set out my traction to be in life.
Right.
Or a fireman or attorney.
Right.
Right. So I don't understand motherfuckers who get real opportunities in life.
Right.
Don't take advantage of the opportunities and really appreciate them. Do you know how many people that come from where we fucking come from just want to get out bad?
Right.
They had the opportunity.
If I could just have a little bit,
Yeah.
I want out of this shit.
Right.
And you got motherfuckers want to claim it and get in it. You don't even got the slightest idea what this shit is.
You
That
gotta
was
get
him.
away from
That was
this
him.
shit, yeah.
You was first of all, you had real parents that loved you.
Right.
Thank God I grew up and had real parents, biological parents, my mother and father. So I don't got the dope fiend story like a lot of my peers do.
Right. Right.
You don't got the dope fiend story. Your parents provided for you. In the mob. You lived in a big ass house.
Right.
While real niggas was gangbanging around you.
Right.
You was fascinated for this shit, but your mom and daddy wasn't going for it.
Right.
Which was a great thing.
Right.
And you went all the way to college.
Right.
And now you left home, you decide you want to grow some balls and become something that you're really not.
Right.
He ain't no different than a lot of the rappers today, bro.
Right.
We built Simon. When I say we, that motherfucking blood car. The blood car Los Angeles made Suge become who he is.
You know-
and then the Crips. So that's how he built his name and his reputation.
You know,
which wasn't really him.
What I thought was fascinating about Simon was how I remember Jake was like telling me like, yeah, you see this nigga Suge is in the G-Thang video. And I'm like, what? Where at? You see him back there in the back? That's him right there back in the back. You couldn't see him, right? By the time Tupac was finna get smoked out in Vegas, Suge was on the cover of Source magazine,
Frontline,
all
everything.
red
Cherry
on.
up, yeah.
with his arm on Snoop and Tupac, making them look like they, you know, they don't count. Like I'm the one to count the most type shit. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, this is it right here. This is it. He all the way out in front. I didn't know what the downfall was gonna be. I didn't, you know. I'm already seeing Tupac out here participating with the mob and all that shit. So I'm like, okay. It's only a matter of time. Now I did put the clock on Tupac. I said it's only a matter of time before something is gonna happen.
That was the dumbest shit.
Something is gonna happen
to his life, bro. Listen to me. Let me tell you something. When Pac took that opportunity, because Pac didn't want to do time. He didn't want to stay in jail. Right? If Pac would have just took his time and went on sat down for a couple of years and came home, it would have been a whole different structure with Pac, right? Or if Pac would have came right in with the understanding, I'm finna give you them 3 albums, boom, 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 I'm gone, I'm out of here, sure, because I already got other plans. That was supposed to have been talked about up front, laid out up front, and he was supposed to move that way up front. He got too relaxed and too comfortable when he came home because he loved that limelight that he provided for him. It was uncut. Mm-hmm. And the power, and he gave him full-fledged soldiers behind him. Mm-hmm. Oh, it was a wrap.
It was over.
It was a wrap.
It was over.
And these niggas just shot me over here on the other cut. Oh, it was a wrap. So for Pac, remember this in the scene when they say, baby, they're going to give you all the tools you need to destroy yourself. That's what they did.
That was the tools.
Yeah. All the tools, bro. You wasn't supposed to never become something that you're not. You wasn't a gangbanger. You was a fucking revolutionary, man.
Right.
You were supposed to revolutionize this culture.
Right.
Bring
You're
us
supposed
together.
to take this culture and bring us to a whole nother level, bro, because you was revolutionized. And that's what we looked at and respected Pac on. At least I know I did. I love his music based on his revolutionary movement, bro. And because it was his bloodline.
Right.
It come from his bloodline.
Right.
So I wasn't tripping on his gangster shit because he wasn't gangster to me.
Right.
He was revolutionary.
Right.
Then a lot of kids got mixed up with Pac was a gangster. He shot a police.
Right.
No, he didn't.
Right.
He shot an off-duty police on a circumstance of a situation because he went to go aid and help another black man.
Right.
So any one of us could have did that, nigga.
Right.
He didn't jump out the car and just, fuck the police to get the busing.
Right.
Then we wouldn't have no Tupac. They'd have killed him.
Right.
So it's like people mind be fucked all up, bro. They don't know how to understand and separate shit. But that was his mistake though right there, G1, for sure. And one thing about James, out of all them, he was the one that really, really kept at it like, blood, what is, that nigga ain't no power, he ain't no mob. He an artist.
Right.
And he kept on that shit with Simon. He was the only one kept saying it to the point where they finally pushed him out the way and put other people in his place and other niggas in power because they was power and they know each other by this time. Niggas, they tripping with each other trying to get that spot. All the homies.
You know what I think was a key flaw with that too is because I knew Jake had spoke on like we about to get Pac on the road before he got killed. Right? I knew that was coming. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And I remember
Snoop took credit for that too.
Yeah.
No, but it was his actual idea.
Snoop?
Yeah, he did bring it. He really said that. He really told it, put it in his ear.
But I knew he was coming. But I feel like if Jake would have been alive for that, it would have went differently. Mm-hmm. I think he would. I think some type of way.
It's funny you say that because Big Jake, see, and me, and I'm saying this based on, I ain't no nigga who's speaking on the homie, rest in peace, because I know of him. I'm talking about nigga I done walk yards where I did time with it. I done beat niggas up on the street. We done caught a couple of niggas, the enemies on the bus stops and whooped that ass. It's the homie. I literally go to West Side Pyro Hood at the Pink House, me and Gangsta Mike, Cyclone, Rail, rest in peace, you know what I mean? Hot Dog, you know what I mean? The homies.
Right.
So I know my nigga.
Right.
He was the only one that would have been in his ear. Like you say, he's the only one that said, "No, homie, you need to do it this way, my nigga." Or,
right.
Hey, what you think? He'd have been in his ear, bro.
Right.
Tell him, but that ain't cool. That ain't, no. You feel me?
Yeah, stay in your lane.
Yeah, he the only one, man.
Stay in your lane, my nigga.
Jake was a good dude, bro.
Yeah.
Good dude.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I felt about that. All right, let me back it up a little bit, man. I remember I heard you you was talking about your story. You said, when your moms and your pops died, you just like embraced evil. Like you was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I took the red suit, told that nigga, I had a conversation with the devil, man. I was smoking a joint, I'm crying, but in the inside, I'm really teared up in the inside, tore up, dog. And I had a conversation with the devil. I told him, man, give me that motherfucking suit, man. And I put it on, and it was on. So from that point on, man, I planted my feet in them concretes, man, the Nixon Garden, I went. I lost my king, my little brother, 17, and my queen, back to back, bro.
I feel you.
Feel me?
I feel you.
So instead of me resorting to a bottle of liquor, become an alcoholic, or resort to crack, becoming a crack addict, in that era, like a lot of my peers,
right.
I was strong enough mentally and physically to know that ain't me. So what I did was I resorted to anger became my method. So I took that anger and I applied it to myself and I ran with it, bro. So I became volatile. I didn't give a fuck about dying. I didn't give a fuck about killing nothing or dying.
I feel it.
So I moved on that level, man. I became totally volatile, bro, because for me that hurt me. That threw a real thorn in my chest at that time for Allah, for God to come down and separate my family the way he did. Because I feel like I know I come from a perfect setting family, man. Me, my siblings, and my parents, man, it wasn't nothing but love. My daddy really taught me. Everything I know, I learned from my king first.
Right.
Feel me? And then everything else was, I evacuated from the streets and from my academic world of school and everything. But my first teacher came from home, my mama, my daddy, and then my grandmother, my grandparents. So I really grew up in that era. You know what I mean? So for me to lose that, it struck a chord, bro.
Right.
And then by me having the Nickerson Garden as a second family, that became my second family, bro. So if it wasn't my siblings and the projects, I didn't give a fuck about nothing else, bro. It was Bonnie Hunter and nothing.
I feel you.
I feel
you. Now, what brought you up out of that mind state?
I got a phone call from my relative Big Hit, my big homie Big Hank. Shout out to Big Hank. My big homie Bobby Gush, rest in peace. It was like, bro, they called me, but they called Hit to get to me, because they knew in my era, I was a mouthpiece for my era, and I had a lot of influence in my era, second generation, with a lot of my homies and my peers, even though it's a few of us that had that pull, had that type of influence, you know what I mean?
Right.
And so they called me because they knew I was really, really one of them heavy active ones that's still in the streets at that era, in that time.
Right.
And so they was like, look, man, the guys over here at the Jordan Down and the Pure Courts, Snipe and Mother Teresa and them, and Sister, and I know all them. I know Sister, went to school with her. She got kids by my homie Chubby, rest in peace. And so they was like, they want to do a peace treaty. What? I said, blood, we ain't doing no motherfucking peace treaty. I was just like Tony Bogart. Blood, we just, such just got killed. Nah, blood, we ain't, not on my watch, nigga, it ain't happening. Right. I was against it at first.
Right.
I jump on a plane a week later, I fly back out of town, I'm gone. So they having the secret underground meetings. You know what I mean, secretively, but they hosted the meetings at the mosque on Central Avenue, right across the street from my hood.
So the Muslims or the gangs having a meeting?
The Muslims and the gangs, right?
Okay.
But they creeping over our hood. And mind you, we in the uproar. We banging right now, watch.
Yeah.
PJs, Great Streets, Bonnie Hunters, PJs and Great Streets really going at it.
Right.
So we in the limbo, we in the middle, so we were not really tripping on neither one of them.
Right.
But still, if anybody get caught up. But they really going at it, right? So that's what really, really brought them to that section of trying to bring peace. So they said, well, damn, if we gonna bring peace, we gotta get the Bunny Hunters involved too then. And that's where we came involved. So they was hosting little secret meetings and shit and whatnot. And then again, I got the phone call from Hit. And Hit said, look, just come to one of the meetings, man. I'm telling you, man, they having a meeting, man. You just need to come to one of the meetings. Just check it out, bitch. See what you think. I said, all right, fuck it. So I went to a meeting. Right. I got my homie Frankie Hub, a few more of my other bruisers and riders. We shot to the meeting. But my whole thing was, I'm going to the meeting to annihilate some shit. This finna ante up my name. I said, all them niggas at the mosque, when Hit told me they hosting the meeting, they at the mosque, I said, some niggas been creeping in our hood, right across the street. I'm finna go over there and blow noodles out these niggas' heads, nigga.
Right.
That was my whole fucking intentions.
Right.
So I plotted. So the day of the meeting, me and some of the homies went up there with my intentions, finna go out there and do my thing. And when I went up there, bro, just real facts. No lie, no cut. Spirituality overcame me, bro, and took over in me, man. And so when we walked up to the mosque, first thing Mujahid said, which was the Muslim brother, brother Mujahid said, "Oh, welcome, brother. You brothers have to remove your shoes." But ain't nobody take off their motherfucking shoes, blood. And I walked on in, disrespect the mosque. Now all my homies sitting over here, PJ sitting over there, the Great Street sitting over here, a few niggas from out of Compton sitting right here, you feel me? And so I walked right on in, and I'm looking around. So when I looked around, I'm looking for purple, right?
Right.
I look around, and I spotted a couple of Great Street niggas. I say, "Oh, there them niggas go." I look right at them niggas. What's happening? Niggas look, "Hey, what's up, B? What's up, B?" You hear niggas saying my name, "What's up, B? What's up, B?" I'm like, "What's happening?" So I walked over there where my homies at, and my homie Big Good looked at me and said, "What's up, boy?" He said, "Sit down for a minute, man." I sit right next to him. He said, "Nigga, you strapped?" I go, "Yeah, nigga, why? What's up?" He said, "Don't do it, B." He got his hand on me like, "Don't do it, little homie. Don't do it, blood. Don't do it." I go, "Good, fuck these niggas, blood, they in our hood, nigga." Ooh. And so, as I'm talking, now Mujahid get up to the little microphone, the little palladium, right? Little stand, and he greet everybody, start talking. So I sit in for about the first 10 minutes. We sitting there. And I'm looking around, I'm stay eyeballing these niggas. I'm giving these niggas the red eye. I'm looking at niggas like red eye the shit out of them. Looking at it like, yeah, I got you niggas. Soon y'all finish y'all little meeting, y'all ain't leaving up here. Y'all gotta come out of here. I'm finna get you niggas. So I'm just looking at them. I'm banging on them. Now all of a sudden, man, brother get up from their side named Dawood. Muslim nigga, bow tie suit.
Damn, that's a nigga name?
Yeah, Dawood Sherrill. He get up, Dawood start talking, right? So he get to talking. Then Snipes get up, he talk.
Right.
So when Snipes get to talking, Snipe kind of get emotional for a little bit because this is just right when they had shot and killed his relative. Killed one of the homies over there, one of the reputables over there named Pico. Pico was a good nigga over there from the PJs, a reputable.
Right.
Police killed him. And that was the turning point that really, really gave us our edge to bring the W all together, right?
Right.
Because that police shooting, we was tired of that shit. All the police abuse in each project, period. Niggas was tired of it, right?
Right.
So that's why they used to get their shit fire-bombed up, cars fucked all up, because niggas was tired of that bullshit. They wasn't going for that. So now, as he spoke, Big Goof nubbed me. Going up there, nigga, talk. Go on, rep that shit. I go, "What, man? Nah, I ain't come here for that shit." He said, "They gone, man." And I jumped up there, dog. And as soon as I opened my mouth and started talking, bro, everything that I thought about I was gonna do when I came in here, I looked up for damn near 15, 20 minutes. I done took control of the flow. I'm speaking about peace, about inner peace. You feel me?
Right.
I'm speaking about inner peace. Then as I got through talking, I walked back over there. I took my motherfucking shoes off, told the homies, "Take our shoes off, bro. We don't get the monster respect." And we took our fucking shoes off, bro.
Right.
Feel me? And then from there, a couple more brothers spoke, and then we broke wide, and everybody got up, and niggas greeted, we shook hands, and then we had our last final meeting. We went back in the mosque again that final week, right?
Right.
And we had our last meeting, and that's when we put the Constitution together. We put everything in writing. We put our whole Constitution together, everything. Niggas signed off. We marched out of there, and the police hit the corner, about 5 or 6 cars deep. They ain't never seen almost 100 motherfuckers with red, blue, purple, green, all kind of colors marching down Central. And what the fuck? They thought it was a riot for show.
Right.
Nigga, we all together embracing. Nigga, we on our way to the JDs.
Right.
We done marched from Nixon all the way to the fucking Jordan Downs like a parade, all through Watts. So niggas got picked up from High Center, 10-8, Franklin Square, Front Streets, had gangs, and we all ended up in the Jordan Downs. Niggas didn't go to sleep for 3 days and 3 nights, bro. I'm telling my niggas had on same clothes, all that shit. It was that much happiness in the atmosphere, bro.
Right.
And that's where I became my turning point, because I became one of the advocates of the peace treaty, 1992 peace treaty.
You woke
but
up.
I was still active for another decade. but I carry peace within my community. Anything outside that, it was still on.
Right.
So when my kids, which was my twins, in 2002, that was a wrap for me. That was my real opening and my awakening. When I went to Centinela Hospital and I pulled them 2 beautiful babies out of her womb. I watched her womb open up and close, and I delivered my kids from these bare bounty hunter hands. Myself was my eye opener. And it changed my whole life, my whole dimension, bro. I ain't looked back since.
I feel you. I feel you.
So let me ask you this. So when you guys marched and y'all went to the Jordan Downs, that when y'all came together, did that trickle down to all the other hoods, stopping they beef and coming together over there?
Now you say that was 92. Was that right after the riots or during?
Right, like I'm talking about, we were already, like I say, remember, they was already in secret meetings for the whole
before
the whole
the
92.
shit even happened.
Yeah, before the riot even occurred.
Right.
See, our shit didn't have nothing to do. A lot of people thought the peace treaty
abrupt
after the Rodney King shit.
Right.
This shit was already going on before the Rodney King. It started at Jim Brown house.
Right.
And they was trying to do it.
Football player?
Yeah, it was hosted, the meetings was being hosted at this house.
Right.
And so they was trying to establish it where it became a big major Los Angeles peace treaty ceasefire because all the shit that was going on from Compton, LA, everything that was going on was trying to bring the whole ceasefire. But that was impossible because niggas was dying every day. So hoods didn't want to hear no peace.
Right.
Feel me?
Right.
So it had to narrow down to something. And so being that we was the hub, we said, man, if we can get together, everybody else will be able to follow suit, bro. All the major gangs who got major problems, they gonna see what them 2 niggas, the 3 of them can get together.
We can do it.
We can do it, and that's what people did. So the bottoms, they got along with their enemies, the villains and all them got along with the 4 trades and all them for a minute, and they shit hung, but they didn't have no structure like we did. The West Side did the same thing. They all came together for about a month or a couple of weeks, but they didn't have no structure. It wasn't really no sincerity.
Right.
We went in with real structure and real sincerity, dog, and real rules, or it wasn't gonna work. You feel me?
You know, I went to after the riots. I remember y'all niggas had a concert in y'all gym. Second to None was there. You know what I'm saying? And I remember the energy.
Wait, you talking about the Nixon gym?
In the Nixon
gym. That was my venue. That was the first venue we ever had in the project. I did a live venue. I had Second to None, them, Quick, and them was there.
Yeah.
Regina King. I had a few more heavy hitters there. I did it for a fundraiser.
Yeah, that was a hell of a moment, man. It was the energy in there was on another level. I told that story about when KK was on the show, and I was telling them, you know, the effect that they had on the crowd, when they came out. You know, it was black dark in there, dog. Just straight spotlight on the stage type shit. And them niggas came out, man. How the energy explosion, cause they was super hot, right? They was at their peak right there. You talking about like that's damn near like Dot being at the fucking in the Nickersons type shit. Like they was at their peak of popularity. That shit was explosive. That was a hell of a moment. And then I just remember seeing all the different niggas from everywhere it was just killers.
Cause see,
it was just you feel me, like just
nobody tripping.
And everybody was cool. Like it was a hell of a moment.
Cause
man.
what happened was once we established everything, right, boo?
Yeah.
Like the homies from Compton, Long Beach, the West Side is still banging and got problems.
Right.
All right, niggas side, man, we finna go to Watts, go to the party.
Right.
All right, niggas are all more welcome, but we had so much structure.
Right.
You gotta kill your drama for
Ain't no guns.
No guns.
We passed all that's dead. We dead and all that. Ain't no guns.
Right.
We the only niggas with guns up in here. Ain't no guns.
I heard they had to kill their drama with their enemies before they could come to the party.
It's like you cool right now. As soon as you niggas get on Florence or whatever, y'all can gun hold the shit out of each other. But right now, right this second,
none of that.
Ain't happening. Or y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta leave the party.
Right.
Feel me? When the East Coast was in an uproar with the Hoovers, nigga, they came over there to party with us because they knew, well, shit, we ain't gonna have no worry over there to watch niggas, because they ain't going for that shit. And niggas party together, bro. So a lot of hoods came to our shit as safe haven because they knew how structured that shit was at the time, bro. And we did it for 13 consecutive years, man. Didn't really get no credit behind it, man.
You can feel that. You can feel that energy of that structure.
We saved lives, bro.
You can feel that energy.
I'm talking about it wasn't no robberies, no criminal elements, no shooting. I'm talking about you can literally go outside. The kids was playing like the old days. People stayed outside at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. It wasn't no boom boom bah. Wasn't none of that shit, bro. All you heard was music. People laughing, laughter. Niggas wouldn't go to sleep.
Bro,
it was unbelievable.
That's another thing too. Like right after the riot, when the riots happened,
I heard niggas got baby mamas and shit to this day from
the
that
Peace Tree.
When the riots happened, niggas didn't go to sleep for like 3-4 days.
Cause I know I did.
Niggas didn't go to sleep for 3 or 4 days, nigga. The nigga was nigga was amped. It was just too much shit going on, man. Niggas had stores in front of their house. niggas had took so much shit that they just had set up a store in front of their house. Nigga
selling it.
Nigga, corner group couch set out there in front of the crib for sale. Clothes rack like this with clothes on it. Food, steaks and shit. I told you, I knew it was real. At first it was like, hey man, niggas is riding. Like after the verdict came out. Yeah. And then them niggas started
on Florence.
When they started fighting.
I was in my 454, bro. let me just share this with you right quick.
Yeah.
Right? The projects, everybody waiting on the verdict. The whole world, LA.
Right.
Everybody. This was like the biggest shit on TV.
Right.
I'm talking about everybody at home waiting on this verdict.
Right.
I'm rolling around in my 454. I'm in the hood first. It's 2 big dice games going on. Right. When I leave off of Hooper. It's 2 big dice games going on, right?
Right.
I don't know what the fuck made me end up going toward Florence and Manchester.
Right.
But I was on my way to the J's. I was going to the jungles.
Right.
So I said, well, let me cut over Florence and take the back way and then come around down Stockton, right?
Right.
So I ended up going down fucking Florence, but I hit Manchester. I see all these people. What the fuck going on? They lined all up where that old swap meet was, remember? On Manchester. It's a county building now. But it used to be, that whole corner was a swap meet.
Right.
That whole corner. So they all lined up there and they chanting, brown and black. You know what I'm saying? Brown and black power. And I'm looking like, what the fuck? The light changed. Soon as I'm talking about no more than at least 10 to 15 feet toward Normandy, I see the motherfucker diesel stop. Diesel truck just stopped. I said, man, I don't know what that white boy was thinking about, bro. I'd have had to run everything over in sight.
I wouldn't have stopped.
At that moment.
I wouldn't have
You
stopped.
niggas ain't finna kill me. I'm out of bounds too. Listen, bro, I literally watched that ass whooping unfold with my bare eyes. Not on no TV, I was there, my nigga, and watched them beat the dog shit out of Reginald Denny, man. Whoop his ass.
Damn, you saw the real ass whooping.
You know how a body's so limp, you knocked out and you get knocked out, wait, right back up.
You didn't even realize it was a helicopter.
Right there filming everything. The TV camera, right? So then I leave there, shoot back down the street, and by the time I get back down the street, they done broken the whole swap meet. I literally drove in the swap meet. They filmed my whole 54 back hatch back up. They just threw all kind of shit in there for me. I busted to the project. I said, I got to get to the east side. I know them niggas don't know nothing on the east side. Because it's like we're in another world, right?
Right.
Boy, I get to the project. Hey, nigga.
It's going up.
Blood, it's the end of the world, nigga. It's over with. It's over with. I pull up the Hooper, telling the whole girl, get all this shit out my truck. Y'all can have all this shit. Get it, right? Hey, so look. So I park my truck. Hey, look. My homie Renzi, dog, OG Hook, LB Hook jumped in a bucket. It's Hook, we gang of my homies.
Right.
They follow me. We went and got a fucking U-Haul truck, bro. We went and got a U-Haul truck, right? And we smashing, bro, from that point on for 3 days and 3 nights. And so, just to end my story, it just brought me to remembering how we took over the swap meet. It was a swap meet on Central by Hood, right in Circle City Hood. It was used to be a swap meet next to Bank of America, right? Mm-hmm. They apartments now, but there used to be a swap meet, right? Mm-hmm. So we hit that swap meet, and we fucked when we hubbed over this safe that was in there. Because everybody was just getting in the swap meet, stealing clothes, all type of stuff.
Y'all was looking for the money.
Yeah, I'm looking for the jewelry and the safe, right? Yeah. Man, while we go in here and hit the jewelry store, nigga, you talking about a nigga that just knew we came up with millions of jewelry? Mm-hmm. We got all that Humboldt County ass slum jewelry. We got the slum jewelry, right? Finally we get the safe out. But now we can't get the safe over them 2 poles that's stuck right there.
Right.
So I go get one of my boys, he got a tow truck. We finally get that motherfucker safe, get it over the poles. I had a nigga torch it through with a burn torch, right?
Right.
Get in there, we get it safe, get the real jewelry out of there. We get on. Man, I get back to the hood the next day. Man, we got homies wearing jewelry from, I'm talking about niggas is flexing. I told them, I said, man, y'all know that's that slum, man. I told Renzi, I said, that's that garbage truck. We got the big donkey chains on, all that, bro.
Right.
But the shit was just a laughter moment, bro. Just being in that shit was a hype for 3 days and 3 nights, bro.
Like
1992, the riots, nigga, LA riots.
Like I said, I didn't know it was real. I heard the murmurings like niggas is doing shit. I'm in the crib just getting high, niggas smoking blunts, like taking it lax and shit, not really worried about it. All the way until the homies pulled up at like about damn near midnight with the safe from Thrifties or some type of shit in the nigga, we just got safe, blood. Nigga like niggas has got you know what to do, nigga like what the fuck? Niggas just in the morning got out there and we got out there moving around, nigga. Driving down Rosecrans, it looked like we was in Beirut, like a war. Like, it looked like a war, nigga. Fires on both sides of
everything
the street.
Just burning.
Damn.
Motherfuckers running up in the food for less. It looked like ants, like motherfuckers, chaos. Niggas is coming down the street.
Certain people shit right there didn't get burnt down, though, because it was a couple of black owners.
Yeah.
Like the homie, Wacko and the family owned stuff over there off the crane. They owned the corner over there off the crane. They had owned the gang and shit over there. So certain shit didn't get touched though. Mm-hmm. But a lot of shit got melted though, man.
Damn.
1992 riot.
So the people, the police could not control shit for 3 days straight.
Police couldn't do shit. You know where all the police was at?
Oh, at Beverly Hills.
West of the 101. Nigga, they didn't move. They did not move from west of the 101. Everything toward Wilshire, on back up in them hills, nigga. Sure that's where they was all at.
Yeah, they had to go into a different.
Like the homies, like the Jays. Oh, them young, them good smart till tapping niggas over there. That's how I learned till tapping back in the day. Till tap, you know what till tapping is, right? Tapping? When you run in there and smack their glass with the mallet, nigga, and get them joints.
Yeah.
It's called till tapping. I learned that from the jungle, nigga, from my relative and them Big Casper and Cass and all them niggas, man. You feel me? But yeah, them niggas, the Jays, they was the only, like the West Side boys, the Harlems, the 40s, the Jungles, all the West Side niggas, they the ones who was going to Beverly Hills, taking them chances.
Right.
Feel me? But there was so many police out there running them back. Like, y'all welcome to go get that shit from the East Side and the last of the West Side of LA, West LA, but you, far as the West, deep West, we got this secure. And Koreatown. Them smart bastards came together. Got all on the roofs with pistols and rifles.
Oh, I seen that on the news.
Koreatown, them bastards came together.
It was shooting at niggas from the roof.
Yeah, it was some different kind of shit, man. That one caught them off guard. But then, like when the one happened after George Floyd, that one was more like niggas really more came up a little different.
Oh no, that wasn't no ride. That was looting, man. Them niggas just loot. Niggas
let me ask y'all this.
We riding, nigga. We riding.
Let me ask y'all this real quick. So when the riots happened and shit, and then the police got at Rodney King and told him to tell people to stop and all that other shit.
Niggas was mad. Niggas was mad.
Niggas Tigo talking about,
niggas just didn't even hear him. Niggas, it was beyond him.
Niggas is dead behind that shit, nigga. Sacrifices that been made.
What? Nigga, we just went the fuck up 3 days, nigga. Shut your punk ass up.
Hey, crazy part about it, I did voiceovers in the movie too, man. I did voiceovers in that fool movie, the Rodney King story.
Yeah.
T.K. Carter played Rodney King, actor T.K. Carter, comedian.
Wow.
And I did the voiceover in that shit. You know the scenes where when the Crips and the Bloods walk up at the cemetery, they shoot each other and they fall in the grave. That's my voiceover.
Right.
Yeah, I did the VOs and that shit. Man.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it's been a pleasure, man, being here on the BossMack Talk, man.
Hey,
For
man.
sure,
Definitely, man.
Hey,
We
man, I appreciate
you
you coming through, man.
Gave some good insight, good stories, man.
Yeah, man. A final question. I know this is gonna sound kind of weird, but when you first like really got into really doing your thing in the streets, gang banging and whatnot, what was the music you was getting down to? What was the music niggas was listening to at that particular time?
What drove my admiration as far as music, I've always been an oldie man.
Right.
Because I'm old school. I grew up from old soul from my parents and
Right.
aunties and uncles. So I love oldies, love the golden oldies. I love oldies, I love ballads. But when it came down to rap and me start being in tuned on rap,
It don't even have to be rap music. I'm like, what was the theme music for when you was doing your thing? When you entered into it and started doing.
Oh shit, man! I was off shit like Morris Day at the time.
Right.
Feel me? Orange Juice Jones.
Get It Up and all that stuff.
Bitch, wait, put that coat down. Bitch, you thought you was
Right,
slick.
right,
Orange
right,
Juice.
right,
That was
right,
a cold
right,
record right there.
right,
Yeah,
right.
feel me?
I feel you.
So on my fly shit, on my player shit, I was on that Orange Juice, but on some gangster shit, I have to say, man, I resort to something radical, man, or I go in and tune in on some Johnny Coltrane, some jazz, man.
Damn.
You feel me? I fuck with that Coltrane real heavy, man, you know.
That's a gem. That's a gem right there.
Most of us did. Most of us coming up in them 70s, especially in the projects and out of Compton, a lot of us come up off that jazz, bro. It was the first generation. That's how I got it from the big homies. That's all them niggas walking around with the big old ghetto blaster. Nigga, you hear jazz coming up out that bitch. Nigga Taylor down with the Bossalino, with the Taylors on, walking jazz blowing up out that bitch. Some Coltrane, nigga.
Now, I know Central was a big deal back in the days for the jazz. I know, Central was like a significant
this was our boulevard for real.
For jazz musicians coming out here. I thought you was gonna say some shit like you was off the Parliament or.
Oh yeah, well that too, for course. Flashlight. When I'm on my banging tip, on my banging moments, that's shit out. You gotta go there,
that's what I was thinking.
Definitely Parliament, man. Definitely some George Clinton, man. Some Parliament shit, man. Some Flashlight. Like it was certain songs that we integrated from. If you played in the projects, who played that shit? Nigga knocking on your door, like heard it through the grapevine.
Right.
Was a no though.
Because
grape sodas.
I ain't even think of that.
Grape sodas.
I ain't even think of that.
Grapevine, anything great, nigga. I had it bad, bro. I used to snatch shit out. My homegirls, why you do that? Here, give her money. Go get you another. Go get a strawberry. Don't be drinking that shit, homegirl. Oh, y'all crazy with this. Nigga, I had it bad, bro. Me and a whole lot of homies, we had that shit bad. Nigga, like my homie Terry Toon, Lot Boy Terry Toon, nigga. We wasn't doing it. It was our colors. The red was significant, man. Y'all know that, man.
Okay, now also, where was you at when the Funk Festival came through here? You remember that?
Oh yeah.
Was you old enough to go to that?
No, I didn't tend to the funk. When the Funk Festival come, I wasn't old enough to tend to them, but I knew of them. I knew about them.
Right.
Through the big homies.
Right.
Just like the watch stacks.
Right.
I was just turning 12 and 13.
Right.
But big homies was going.
Right.
That's why I say I used to see the niggas with the big afros, with the AC Ducey on, with the leather coat, with the ghetto blaster.
Right.
Feel me? Like my big homie Junior Boy, rest in peace. Nigga used to sing and he used to blow jazz. Nigga used to sing jazz like twirly. You know what I'm saying? He used to sing that shit.
Right.
My big homie Charlie Pock used to sit on the CP, used to sit on the fire hydrant. Jazz, listen to jazz.
Right.
I mean, jazz was common, so that's what I grew up on. Listen to it from my big homies. I got the shit from my big homies.
I never thought about gangsters listening to jazz like that,
shit,
though.
You be surprised, man. Ask a lot of OGs.
Niggas do not fuck with that right
Ask a lot of OGs. Ask a lot of OGs,
wow.
man. Shit. Asked a lot of back in the day penitentiary doing niggas. Niggas tell you, nigga, yeah, when we was able to get that little number two radio, when you hear that jazz in the nigga cell, twiddling, boy.
I used to write the jazz, like for music. I used to write it, just listening to that shit.
Yeah,
Come
man.
with it, you like
Stanley Turntine,
flow.
man. You know what I'm saying? Stanley Turntine, Stanley Clark. Oh shit, man. I can go on, man. I know my jazz, bro. I fucks with that jazz heavy, man. Reggae. You know, I'm diverse though when it comes to music, though, man. I'm very diverse.
Gotta be.
You know what I mean? Not to mention, I fucks with rock. What you know about that rock, nigga? That punk rock, that real rock.
That was the number
You know
one
what I'm saying?
genre
Some
for a minute.
AC/DC, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some heavy metal. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Okay, let me ask you about this too. I heard you speaking on T.I. sweatsuits.
T.I. sweatsuits.
The rapper?
Nah, do you remember sweatsuits from back in the
Oh,
day?
the T.I. sweatsuit.
sweatsuit.
Yeah. T.I.'s and Fubas and shit like that. Yeah. Fila Beaches, I mean.
Fila's used to be. It didn't progress into Fila after T.I. That used to be like fashion back in the day.
I just did some real young nigga shit.
T.I.
the rapper?
No, it's all good.
Oh, you got the T.I.?
No. You talking about T.I.
T.I. the rapper.
Oh,
I
T.I.
did
the
some
rapper.
real young nigga shit like, what
Nah, that used to be.
No, nigga, that was one of our A1 sweatsuits. And listen, just like you know how fast it is today, right?
Yeah.
Nigga, you can tell the difference from a real T.I. or a real Fila BG. Feel me? If your Fila BG wasn't right, nigga, you got the upside down. Hey, homie. You went over there on Norman, you got your shit out.
Oh man, you hold on. Listen, a lot of niggas don't know about this story, man. Like, you know, back in the days, like probably about 84, Fila came out, right?
Yeah.
This is 1984. The crack era is just picking up steam. Fila sweatsuits was like $300.
What?
Yeah.
300?
That
was a lot back then.
And then the shirts was like 100.
Yeah.
With just a Fila patch on it, right? It looked like a polo shirt with a Fila patch on it, and that motherfucker was $100. So you see a nigga in the party with a Fila sweatsuit on.
You knew he had money.
Bitches was on a nigga,
bro.
right? Bitches was on you right now. You feel me?
He balling.
Nigga, this motherfucker, listen.
Fila velour suit.
Velour, nigga, and it was only a couple of spots in downtown LA. You had to know where these.
That's right.
There wasn't no social media, so you had to know how to find these spots to get this shit.
Yeah.
Even if niggas was having money from the dope game, they still didn't know where to go get this shit from. Mm-hmm. So you could still have an edge on niggas, right?
Yeah.
A nigga on Normandy in El Segundo in a little sweatshop, nigga, came with he gonna make his own Fila sweatsuits. Nigga.
That's the spot I was just telling you about.
I feel like this nigga made millions of dollars before it was all over. He was
charging the same as Fila, like
nigga,
that 300.
A little bit less.
Yeah, he was undercharged.
But niggas didn't even realize what was happening for a long time.
Because it was so fashionable.
Yeah, because niggas wanted Fila so bad, so he redesigned the shit. Like, Fila didn't even have big Fila on the leg. They didn't even make that. He just introduced big Fila on the leg and arm.
He did it before the Koreans got hold to it, and then they started doing it in swap meet.
And then it got watered down.
Listen, let me say this before we close out, man. I went to Kansas City, Missouri. Me and Cyclone, I'm fresh out of Folsom, bro, 86.
Right.
This was my initiation into the clique called Eminem Crew. We had a crew called Eminem Crew, right? I got to take my own bird on the plane.
Right.
Right? So at this time, we cooked the bird, breaking it into a cookie. Feel me? I used to cook in a binker.
Right.
Breaking it into a big-ass cookie. So I got 2 beads on me. That's 2 cookies broken into 2 halves. That's 4 pieces. Put it in the cup. Put the cup on, then put your boxes on, put your clothes on. Get on the airplane, nigga. You out of here.
Right.
Right? So I go to Kansas City, Missouri with Clone. Me and Clone, rest in peace, man. Michael Bill, man, the homie, man. And after I take 2 to 3 trips, and I realize, man, why these niggas keep sweating our clothes, blood, when we come out here? I said, every time we come out here, they on our clothes, they on our tennis shoes and our clothes. These the Kansas City niggas, right? And Kansas City, the Midwest, really adapted to our gang culture before anybody.
Right.
Was the Midwest, especially Kansas City.
Right.
Nigga, do you know me and Clone made at least damn near 100-something thousand off of fashion shit alone? Because I got the idea to say, fuck this shit. I went to the swap meet. I said, hey, man, give me a 20 foot, give me 20 feet of that shit. I bought the big ass long Donkey Kong, 20 feet from wall to wall. Chop them up into bracelets, earrings, and necklaces. I've spent probably like 2 or 3 grand doing that shit. And take that shit back there and was selling it to my, I know y'all probably find out now, all my workers, y'all grown. I was selling that shit to my workers, bro.
Eating that shit up.
Man, they was eating that shit. Boy, I made a mint off of that shit, off of clothes and fake ass jewelry, bro. I'm sorry, Kansas City. I love y'all.
It's all good. Hey, we appreciate having you over here, BJ, man.
I appreciate it in return. Like I said, you and Boogaloo got to come hit the red couch, man. Y'all got to come to the penthouse, man. Come bless ROE, man. Rules of engagement, man.
100.
Yes, sir, man.
We'll definitely pull up,
100,
man.
yeah.
And y'all already know my motto out there, man, for my closing, man. Watts, we are taught to survive.
Survive.
Watts and Bompton in the house, man.
Straight like that.
Hub City, baby.
Shout out